What is up, everyone? Welcome to the UnderDog Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Nolan Scan, alongside Antonio Fiore, Salestrina. Gentlemen,
one of the best times of the year.
This is an exciting week.
This is up there for like usually my favorite podcast.
So this is a cheat code. I get every other Friday off, and this is an off Friday week.
Is it really?
Yep. So this is crazy stuff.
I said to Nolan before we started, I was like, Friday might be just a day off for me. Honestly.
Half day Thursday is in play.
I think
possibly.
I think I'm working from home Thursday. No work Friday is my plan, to be honest.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm going away this weekend, which was bad timing on my part, but we're gonna find out a way.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. When there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah,
That's
if I just have
thing.
to walk around, like I'll bring my iPad or something and just walk around with it.
We'll find
like,
a
I'll
way.
be in downtown Toronto.
You're just like you're at dinner, just like on iPad watching the game,
just sweating a fucking parlay.
You want to know what's so funny?
When
we had like prom and stuff, like we'd be sitting there, we're like watching the game at the table. Like we literally did that one year.
I mean, who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
They're all like taking pictures. We're like, holy shit, Michigan State just lost to. No, who'd they lose to? They got upset. They were a 2 seed. It was our junior year. They lost to somebody when they were 2. They
Michigan
lost.
State?
Yeah,
They
were
lost
2
to the they lost to the
Florida Gulf Coast.
Middle Tennessee.
Yes, Middle Tennessee. Yes.
Was that the huck from half court?
Dude, everybody was picking Michigan State that
To
year.
go far, wicked far. Yeah.
So far.
Do you get the code sent to your email? Because like for whatever reason, I never logged in correctly on ESPN.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do the same
100%.
thing.
All right. I figure it's been a couple weeks since we did this. A lot of free agents have settled in the NFL since we talked.
I got it right.
The biggest one being Kyler Murray going to Minnesota.
I wouldn't say the biggest one, but the one that's
But the one that
most
was
on
the
your
main
mind.
focus of our last episode.
That was predicted on the show, was it?
I said that.
Sal said I said I don't think they would do it.
Did they say that McCarthy's still the starter though?
I don't know if they came out and said that unless you saw
I mean, I don't think they're gonna. I
They're-
don't think they're gonna say that.
Yeah, I mean,
There's not.
what's their plan?
There's not to be an official announcement. We're already getting into this 5 minutes in. All right,
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
So this is
We have a lot to get to, Sal.
this is Nolan's least favorite player in the NFL.
We're
right
doing
now,
tournament,
apparently.
but I mean, we just got.
I wouldn't say he's my least favorite player, but it's just I didn't. I think Minnesota got him because the Jets didn't want to get him. They got Geno, and then it's like, okay, if we can get him on a veteran minimum deal, if we can get Kyler Murray for $1 million veteran minimum deal,
Yeah,
I think we're
it's
gonna
as
do
low
it.
risk as possible. I know what you're saying.
I think it was smart for Minnesota
Yeah.
to do it, and now you have like a QB battle. I just don't like everyone coming out and being like he's the next Sam Darnold.
No, he's not that, and I've never claimed
Like,
to
hold the
I
horses.
never claimed to say he's gonna like save the franchise or like they're gonna be amazing, like the best team ever with him. Realistic expectations are 9 to 10 wins, which is like a 2-3 win improvement from last year. He's gonna actually get Justin Jefferson the ball because Jefferson didn't see the ball a lot last year, and they're gonna be competing for that division. They're not gonna win that division, but if they're second or third in that division, I don't think that's unrealistic to
This
say.
elevates their team a lot if he's going to be the starter next year.
Their ceiling goes from a middling team that probably doesn't make the playoffs to a 3 or a 4 seed in the NFC.
I think the only thing that sucks for them is that, that is good for them actually, is the fact that like the Lions didn't really do much. Green Bay lost Dobbs, hasn't really done much.
Yep.
And like Chicago lost their number 1 receiver.
Low key, that's a team I think might take a step back is Green Bay. If Love isn't who like, I don't want to say who people think he is, but if Love doesn't play to his capability, they're not that good of a team.
I don't see
they're
them
not.
taking like a huge step into being like that team that weirdly just wins 13 games.
Yeah,
next year.
no.
Yeah, I don't see 1 or 2
But I
seed
could
out of
see them
them.
being like one of the worst teams.
Green
like
Bay.
if they regress that bad.
Really?
Oh,
Because it's like
if Jordan, I mean,
If it's a possibility
for them last year. I was gonna say if Jordan Love gets hurt, that could be a dog shit team. But I mean,
well, now they have no Malik Willis to save the day.
it's
either.
true.
he goes to Miami. Do we like it? Do we not like it?
I hate to like say this, but like he's just a sacrificial lamb there. Like it's just
Kinda. They're gonna be horrible.
I feel like they probably view it as maybe like a transition.
I think so. Yeah,
He's like a nice piece to have if you want to like be competitive, but not totally.
I don't want to
suck
say
and
they're
you can
planning on
rebuild.
tanking, but they probably
planning
are.
on
Yeah,
tanking.
they're probably expecting to be like a 5-win team next
They
year.
released Tyreek Hill. They get rid of
Tua.
Bradley Chubb. They get rid of Tua. I think those are all good things.
They're just swapping. They're just swapping the deck. They're punting on this year, and they're probably punting on next year too.
New coach.
Yeah.
You never know what happens there. Like he might come in and, he might be good, and then they can actually build after next year, no matter what they do.
I'm fine with the move. Like you have to play somebody there. It's like at least he gets an opportunity to show himself and say, maybe at best case scenario he looks amazing. You guys win 9 games. I don't think they will, but like maybe it's a great story and he actually looks good and that's his opportunity. But I mean, at least for him, he gets a chance and he gets his money. He's getting like $40 million guaranteed or something. So.
Because here's the thing with them is like I think they also see the writing on the wall of the AFC East being like, okay, the Pats lose Stephon Diggs, they get Romeo Doubs, they're trying to get AJ Brown. Even if they don't, I feel like it's not like they changed that much. They lost some defensive pieces.
No, they should be around the same
level.
level.
Yeah, but they're still way better than Miami.
And then Buffalo added a lot, in my opinion. DJ Moore, they get
that's huge.
Bradley Chubb, they get CJ Gardner-Johnson. Like they've added some really nice pieces, and I think like with their new coach, but I think like they're reloading, they're going to be good.
Well,
and
it's
like,
easily just the Bills and the Patriots shitting on the Dolphins.
Yeah,
and
the Jets didn't do shit.
Yeah,
the Jets are shit.
The Geno Smith thing I should have sniffed from a mile away. Maybe I did kind of say it on the last pod. I don't remember if I did or not, but like that one was just staring square in the face.
That was an entertaining because I listen to the Fan in New York a lot, which is the Yankees and Giants broadcast station, but it's in the talk shows, it's a lot of Met fans, Jet fans calling. I don't know if it's because they have more to complain about or if it's just a Jets channel, because a lot of the disc jockeys are Met fans and Jet fans too. So that was a very funny few days hearing all the Jet fans call and
Geno Smith.
What the fuck are they doing?
I mean, the Jets are going to jet no matter what happens.
I don't understand. Well,
they could have signed every free agent, and I still would say they're going to be.
I forget where I heard this, but they kind of made a good point. 2 years ago, he was with who was he on before the Raiders?
Seattle.
2 years ago, he was on Seattle, cleared the way for Sam Darnold. Last year, he's on the Raiders, gets the number 1 pick, clears the way for Mendoza. So maybe you just need to
he's just the Mother Teresa.
Yeah, like maybe you just need to
clear the way for Kyler Murray. I heard somebody say that on the Fan. I heard them say they're going to do this for a year and then they're going to bring in Kyler.
Well, that would be the most Jets thing to do, where you could get him on a cheap deal. And instead of getting him on a cheap deal, he'll go to Minnesota, look good, and then you'll pay him $80 to $100 million next offseason. Like that would be what the Jets do, honestly. That sounds exactly right.
Because here's the thing, like whoever said that, whoever you heard say that is like reaching so hard. Like it's like okay, Seattle is not the Jets. They're a really good organization. Raiders closer to the Jets, but still like has ownership that actually cares. The Jets don't. The Jets don't have any.
I mean, you can't set a win total low enough for me not to take the under on them next season. The Jets,
yeah, they're gonna be the worst team.
They win no more than 3 games next season.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see them doing
And to be honest with you, Aaron Glenn should be fired if that happens, because he got 2.
He's going to be a midseason fire.
No, they'll wait till the end of the year, but he got 2 bites of the apple. And if you go 3-14 back-to-back years, you don't deserve another shot.
The most glaring thing is like them not getting a turnover for however many.
Yeah. Well, they didn't get a pick all season.
They didn't get a pick the entire year. And you being the defense guy coming off like Detroit had a very, very solid defense when he was there. So it's like you come back to the Jets and you finally get your head coaching job, and then you don't get a pick for the entire year. That's ridiculous.
You know who is going to be the quarterback there next year?
Jets?
Yeah. Arch Manning.
Yeah, they would
No,
sign
Kyler
him.
Murray.
Stinky. If he plays good for Minnesota, they'll actually sign him.
Yeah, no, they will. I was going to say it's also relying on what Minnesota does.
Yeah.
With Kyler Murray.
What do we think of the Max Crosby thing? Because that has happened since we've talked.
I want to hear your take.
I'm not surprised. I don't know. Actually, I mean, when I got the news, I was like, I guess I was kind of surprised, but I wasn't shocked.
It's just bad faith, though. Like to make that deal or have the parameters of that deal set, and then just to be like, oh, we're just going to take Trey Hendrickson and keep 2 first-round picks. Like, that's actually what I want to do instead. Like, they should have
failed his physical.
Huh? Well, that's what they're going to say, Antonio.
But they knew damn well his situation when they traded for him. They knew he had a torn whatever it is, his pet.
And they
What
have
is
that
it?
deal done in a day or less than a day after
They knew his physical condition going into it. It was just
You think it was purely just the doctor saying that?
I don't know, man. I don't know why the Ravens wouldn't want him.
Because you can get Trey Henderson and not give up anything.
Well, Trey Henderson's really good. That was kind of like in the moment, I was like, what? That sucks for the Ravens. But I was happy because I didn't want the Ravens to get him. I'm sick of the Ravens.
I'm pissed at Baltimore for the way that.
But then they got
handled
Trey
it,
Henderson, and it was like, oh, okay.
I'm pissed at the way they handled it, but it's kind of smart. It was kind of smart.
No,
It was
I mean,
smart.
like,
I think it was smart.
if Max Crosby's like an A+ move, like Trey Henderson's like an A- move.
Yeah, which kind of gets promoted to an A+ when you don't have to give up 2
Right.
first-round picks.
So
like it's you get like an all defensive player without giving up
for
the picks.
free.
And like Max Crosby was an all defensive player, hurt, he probably would have been ready for the start of the year. And you gave up 2 first-round picks. So
Yeah.
in my mind, it was kind of equal, and they just took the better option. And the way it sucks is like all these teams are making moves based on them getting Max Crosby.
Yeah.
So like based around that, because a lot of teams were probably vying for Max Crosby, and they made a lot of moves, and then they could have got him anyway.
Well, now where does he go? Does he stay?
I don't know. It's a real weird situation because like
I'm sure they're looking.
I'm sure once the dust settles, like in a few weeks, like I think probably he'll end up somewhere. I don't think he goes back to the Raiders.
They're not getting 2 first-round picks for him. I'll tell you.
They're
that
not
much.
getting 2 first-round picks, which kind of sucks. I don't know.
Patriot.
I really want him to be a Patriot. I think he'd be a great addition for the defense.
Does Buffalo have the means to trade for him?
I don't know about cap space, but they definitely have picks to trade for.
Because
him.
the Patriots still have 50-ish million
roughly something like
after
that.
signing Dobbs,
Yeah.
which I like the Dobbs signing. I think I like it a little less if they don't end up getting A.J. Brown.
Yeah, I don't hate the Dobbs signing by any means, but like you almost can't rely on him to play a full season. Like he's shown that, so it's like
I know the Eagles were in the mix with a lot of people were saying Eagles early on. I don't know how realistic that is. I don't know what their cap situation
For Crosby?
is. Yeah. That'd be fucking scary.
well, they've lost a couple players this offseason, so
I mean, he's a guy I could totally see on Philadelphia,
Eagles, yeah.
unfortunately. And
Yeah.
I hope it's not the case.
low key they might take a step back next year too.
I can totally see. I think they're going to.
Yeah,
Well, I think if they
Division
do end
might
up
be
losing,
stinky. I think Washington's going to be good again next year.
I'm gonna be on your team, even though I shouldn't be. After
I
last year.
was just going to say. I mean,
the cycle continues. Check the bingo card.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
very
Giants are gonna be
I'm
good
very
next year.
happy with free agency so far. When it comes to my team, they've great punter. Hopefully address the fucking kicker situation for once. And our kicker and Jason Sanders doesn't die, but I mean, Darnell Mooney was a nice move. He's a very nice number 2.
Isaiah Likely.
Isaiah Likely is huge.
Yeah,
It's a great touchdown target.
I
And
kind of liked what's his name?
Calvin Austin.
No,
Oh, Tremaine Edmonds.
no, your
That's a
tight
great
ends.
signing.
Oh, Bellinger.
No,
I did like Bellinger. They still have Theo Johnson.
Theo Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, they're
Yeah.
going to run a lot of 2
I
tight
liked
end next
Theo
year.
Johnson.
Jackson
But Isaiah
Dart,
Likely's better.
Yeah,
Dart likes his tight ends, so Likely's a great.
I'm taking
Signing.
Likely in fantasy this year.
Likely's a great fantasy
Yeah.
pick. I was just saying that somebody at work earlier.
I
Signing.
hate to say it, but Mark Andrews might be a good pickup in fantasy.
Well,
too.
yeah, now with no Likely, he's gonna get way
It's
more
true.
targets.
So if you want to fall for the trap, but I mean,
I can't draft him.
it could be a situation where like everyone was out on fucking Jonathan Taylor.
Patrick
It's
Picard with Scadaboo.
yeah.
I'm hearing also re-signing the offensive lineman Illuminor was fucking huge. They needed.
Have
to
you
do
gotten new offensive linemen, or you just
that.
drafted?
No,
them?
but I mean, dude, they played a lot better. One start came in last year. They got rid of their offensive line coach, which was, I think, a really big part in getting that unit to play well last year.
I think
which
you've
sucked,
gotten out
but
a lot of the bad. Like you've
they
purged a lot
have.
of the
I
stupid
think
shit there.
I think they're getting over the offensive line thing.
Yeah.
I believe that.
So what does Atlanta do now that they have Tua? You got Michael.
What are they
You
doing?
got Michael Penis, Kirk Cousins,
They have the same quarterback.
no, Kirk Cousins got caught.
and yeah. So now they have shit and shit.
You have 2 lefty. They're the same
Hydrogen
quarterback.
bomb versus coughing baby. Like it's terrible. Like
Because I mean, I would like to say Tua will do well there, because it's like a fresh slate. He gets to kind of like
He can't throw the ball, bro.
He can't throw the ball, and he's like injury prone.
Penix can't
But
either,
also,
like,
Penix is the same thing.
they literally are just like, all right, well, if they're both lefties, like, we gotta just have them. Like, I don't know. Like, that's their only rationale, I feel like. Because like when Kirk comes in, the offense has to be slightly modified. So it's like you're not ready lefty, and not like that should matter.
The offense
but, like,
worked better with Kirk Cousins.
some games, and then some games they look like shit. I don't know.
I don't know. I think they're gonna be in a tough situation if both of them suck.
I can't get behind that move. It's like
It's a real roll of the dice.
it feels like a roll of the dice that only has 3s and 4s though. It's like you're gonna roll a 7. Like
Yeah. It's a very high probability. It's a dice with only 3 and 4.
like I don't know. That I don't know how they can expect to compete or make a playoff spot with that as your quarterback play. Because, like, they're close. They have a good team. Like, but then you roll Tua out there, it's like...
And it's like, what sucks about that, too, is, like, they have a weak division.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you have a runway. You have a path to being
They almost
good.
made the playoffs this year. Somehow.
He does nothing for me. Tua does nothing
No,
for
nothing.
me.
I think they're going to be the same.
They have no
last
idea
year.
what their direction is. They have
I think they
no
won
clue what
7 or
they're
8
doing.
games.
Yeah, that sounds
Strictly
right.
because they're in a weak division.
Well, they're going to beat some teams that they shouldn't, and they're going to lose to the teams that they shouldn't. That's how they play every year. Like
They're in limbo as much as any team in football.
literally, they run. They're like, I don't know. They're like
And Bijan's really fucking good.
I'm trying to think of like a good comp where like
Really
they're always in the
sucks because
middle.
like Bijan is so.
They're like the
fucking
Atlanta
good.
Hawks. Like I don't know. Like they're always on like that 7, 8, 9 seed. Like they just like
Or like the Sixers,
yeah, like something like that.
where they're just always like you're always just like they're not going to do anything.
yeah.
It's just like no
Yeah.
matter how good they could go out and win 13 games. I'm like they're losing whoever they play first in the playoffs.
Well, yeah. I mean, even if they had a surprising regular season where they won 12, 13 games, it's not like they're gonna do anything. So I don't know.
Team that won in my mind, Kansas City. Kenneth Walker.
Oh man, that's
We talked
true.
about it.
What a
Yeah,
That was one that we talked
Eric
about.
said
we
that.
were like,
That
if
was
he goes to the Chiefs,
devastating.
that's fucking scary.
Yeah,
And he
no,
ended up going to the Chiefs.
I mean, I like the move. They needed a running back. Like it obviously made sense, but like, how much of the needle does that move for me? I mean, not much in my opinion. Like you guys might.
I think it moves
differ.
it for me. I
It
really
does for
do
me.
because I think that's a guy that that was a spot that they sorely needed. They needed a guy to come in and be like a number 1 running back.
Yeah, they had no clue
they
whether
haven't
they
had
wanted to
that.
put fucking Pacheco out there, Kareem Hunt out there.
I'm telling you, next year it doesn't matter. I don't think Mahomes is playing until like.
That's
Well, now
true.
they get
5 or
Justin
6
Fields, which I know it's icky, but at least like if he's out for the
You
first
want to talk
few
about
games-
checking the bingo box and doing this all over again,
They're
Nolan?
not
Come
doing-
on.
They're not
Listen,
doing
listen,
shit
listen,
with
listen.
Fields.
Is
I
it-
forgot that he's going to be out for a bit. They're not doing anything next year.
But he might not be out. He might be ready for week 1.
if
We
he's
don't-
ready week 1, that moves the needle for me a lot. But if he's not, then
I'll agree with that statement. If it's Mahomes week 1 and you got Kenneth Walker in the backfield, that moves the needle for me. But if it's Justin
But
Fields
if,
for 6
if it's
weeks,
a question whether he's back week 1, if he's not, it'll be like week 3 or 4. So Justin Fields.
I don't
only
know
have to
that I
be in-
agree. There's
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
be
know.
no rush to bring him back. I
think
know
they're
they
gonna
want
rush
to
to
win.
bring him
And
back.
even if he comes
No.
back week 3 or 4, I mean, I know it's Pat Mahomes, but I mean,
I
is
think
he going to
getting-
look 100% for those first
Getting
couple
Fields,
weeks?
getting
Probably
Fields
not.
was a failsafe in my opinion. Like they were like, in case Mahomes isn't ready, at least we
Yeah, I
have
mean,
at least a backup that can do something.
if the doctors deem him
horrible.
healthy, he's gonna play. But
Yeah.
if he's 85-90%, they're not just throwing him out there week 1 to throw him out there. That's my point.
Because they get Travis Kelce back, which what I think like
you
for
said he needs to
12
retire.
for 12 million, he needs to retire. Like, what's 1 year gonna do? Like, I just like. Because after next year, what is he going to do? If they go out there and go, 10-7 or 11-6, like and make the playoffs, lose in the first or second round, then what is he going to do?
Well, here's the thing: if they make the playoffs, they're a team that nobody wants to play. Like that's just gonna be scary as them with a 6 seed or something. Like
I think they're going to be. I mean, if he plays week 1, they're going to be. I think in the playoffs. I don't think there's a scenario where they miss the playoffs 2 years in a row.
I said last year after the Super Bowl, they're not making the playoffs. I'm saying it again this year. They're not making the playoffs again.
I think that would be nuts.
They're
if
not.
they don't make the
They're
playoffs
not.
this year.
I hope he's right, but
Because we said that. I mean, that sets them back so much.
Their division's going to kick their ass, and I'm not saying they're not to the level of that, but with the situation they're going into this year,
really good.
They I think at best in division are 3-3. Denver's better than them, and the Chargers are probably better than them this year.
Yeah.
And the Raiders are going to be much improved. So
Yeah, the Raiders are a question mark, but they are going to be improved if they get. I mean, if Mendoza ends up being good, I mean, they're going to be in a world of trouble.
the Chiefs in a year or two are going to be really good. The Chiefs this upcoming season, nope.
Yeah, especially. I mean, if they do rush him back and then he gets hurt again.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you can't, because you still have a big window with him. You still have probably 7 years to win the Super Bowl with them. Why put all your chips in the middle for next year? You don't need to.
Yeah.
Is there a world where Tyreek Hill goes back there? Not this year, but
Absolutely.
maybe next year.
Absolutely.
I think so. I
feel
mean,
like
I don't.
probably
Where does he
happens.
end up? Like, I don't know what
Is he still requesting a trade? I know we already talked
because
about
like he's gonna be.
Dolphins, but-
Is he gonna be ready week 1?
He's
Probably not.
probably not ready week 1.
That's probably
He-
why he hasn't gone.
He'll be
anywhere
ready
yet.
week 1 depending on what team roster he's on.
But I think that's why he hasn't gone anywhere yet.
He should be a Buffalo Bill if he was.
Oh man. Oh
See,
man,
I think
that'd be
I
amazing.
think them signing DJ Moore answers that question for us. I don't think he'd go.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
think
I
if they
think
have
it's
an
a-
opportunity to acquire Tyreek Hill,
If it's
they
a
should
1 year
definitely
like
still
prove it
do
deal,
that.
Tyreek Hill of any team he could go to, that's easily
Is
the
he,
number 1 team.
is he a free agent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
okay.
they released him. Yeah,
Okay.
but is he still owed? Is he still
Is that
owed?
Tyreek Hill breaking on?
The Giant. No, they wouldn't.
They
wouldn't
they
go at
won
him.
it. I don't hate that.
I
It's
don't
not the
think they
worst.
would sign him though.
He's a guy where I feel like if anywhere he goes is gonna better the situation.
I think he wants to sign with a proven quarterback though that's going to be able to feed him the ball so he can sign a big deal next
I have the
year.
answer.
The Chargers.
The Rams.
Oh, that was
he would
my
go to
next
the
thought.
Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
It's like the
Rams-
Odell Beckham type where he just comes in and
the
he doesn't
Rams
have,
are gonna be good. They got Trent McDuffie.
Yeah,
They're gonna be good.
that was a crazy move.
Would that be the deal of free agency so far?
I would say that's the biggest, pushing our
Blockbuster
chips
one.
into the middle of the table. Like they're all in for next season.
I think the Pats getting Byard was good too. That kind of like flew by. No
Pat
one really
Pat's
talked
trading
about
Byard
it,
is good, but the Rams are saying like we are winning the Super Bowl next year, or we are planning to win the
which
Super
I think
Bowl
is
next year.
that's what they should do.
Yeah, I mean Stafford has 1,
2 maybe.
maybe 2
That's
seasons.
stretching it.
Yeah, I mean he played at an MVP level last year, obviously, but like I feel like we're just getting over the curve, and now it's like got to start heading down. But
Weirdest move in my opinion. Mike Evans to San Fran.
Shotty left. That's the most.
I was
surprising
shocked he
move,
left.
yeah.
Probably because they gave him 3 years.
I mean, he said the money was comparable to Tampa Bay. He just wanted to go to a place that he thought he could win. So
See, I don't know about that because I don't think the Bucks were going to give him 3 years.
no, he said the money and the years were comparable.
Comparable doesn't mean exact. Because there's a thing like you want security for 3 years. I think that was a good move by him. But at the same time, do I see him being fully healthy for all 3 of those years?
No,
I don't
never.
think so at all. He's
No.
going to probably play like
He'll play like
I
10
don't
games
know.
next year.
I
11.
don't even know if it's that many. I could see him averaging 8 games all 3 years. So 24 games in 3 years.
Sounds about right for him. I don't know.
It's a really cool hat. What is that?
This is our boy, Norris Barber Lounge.
Very nice.
Andrew Norris, shout out.
It's a really cool logo.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
dude.
Friend of the
His
program.
logo is fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Good shit, Andrew
Him up.
Norris.
You want me to do your hat?
Huh?
I'll do your hat next time I go.
Maybe that hat would look good to me.
Andrew Norris, friend of the show.
I already have my own barber though. Sorry.
Cincinnati losing Trey Hendrickson and not getting anything is they're a dumpster fire, dude.
To be honest, I was like, I don't even want to waste my breath on them. They're not going to do anything next year. There's really.
I want to be in on them so bad, I just can't. I can't. It's hard to look at them and be like, "Holy shit, you have Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase." And
You know what
say
they
that
are?
they
They're
suck,
they're
but
the Falcons with Matt Ryan back in the day. That's what team they are.
I
But
don't
like a
even
way
think
better
that.
Matt
Like,
Ryan.
I don't even know if that's like like they might be worse.
Oh, they're
Matt
worse.
Ryan at least played.
Yeah. I mean, they had fun offenses, but like they would go like 7-9 or like 8-8 or whatever, or like 9-7. But
It's just such
Yeah,
a
they're not.
waste.
They're a team I'm not really thinking about right now.
Why didn't they just re-sign him?
because they suck and they don't like paying people money.
That's a bad thing to have, especially when you have such a solid offense. It's like
What I don't understand,
like,
keep
hey,
your
owner,
guys, man.
I don't know the guy's name. You have a generational fucking quarterback. Spend money for
4 seasons,
3 or 4
Yeah.
years, then be a cheap ass.
Yeah.
Get your Super Bowl,
And they've been
then
a
be a
cheap
cheap
ass
fuck.
for
Come on.
they've been a cheap ass since they've been in the league. Why would you keep doing that? You're gonna force your stars out.
Yeah, I
Joe
mean,
Burrow's gonna leave or retire, Andrew Luck style. Jamar Chase is gonna be the fuck out of there if Joe Burrow leaves.
end of this contract, they're in turmoil, John.
They're in turmoil after this year because if they go out there and win 4 or 5 games, what the fuck are they gonna do?
Then Joe Burrow's gonna be in the media saying, "Some team, please come and get me. Someone, please save me."
And 30 teams are gonna line up. It's like
Then he's a Ram.
after Matt Stafford leaves, that'd be the perfect reload.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Him and
Tough.
Sean, dude.
Oh my God, they'd
Oh
have
my
sweet
God.
love.
Yeah.
So like Tyreek Hill is still out there, and when you brought up San Francisco, I was thinking Brandon Ayuk is now out there. Not that
Yeah.
he's like a huge
I
gap,
think
but
Juwan
like
Jennings is still out there.
there's
Not
still
as good,
receivers
but
available. Like the Patriots need another receiver. Any of those go there, I'd be happy.
I do think they get AJ Brown though. After that
I'm-
June 1st,
Well,
when his cap
yeah,
hits,
that's what you told me that the
I
other
could
day.
see
when the cap goes way down, they're gonna do it. I think it was smart. It was smart for Howie Roseman to have that tall ask, and I think it was smart for the Patriots not to succumb and just give it to them because they know AJ Brown only wants to play for the Pats. Now the gamble is he might decide, hey, I want to go play for someone else, which could happen. I don't think it will happen.
Well, I think one of the
I
biggest
think it
teams you were
would've happened
competing
already.
against was the Bills for like
And,
getting a
like,
service. And
But
now
then other teams aren't going to want to pay that high price.
right. But my point being, like now that they got DJ Moore, they probably don't get him. I think of anything though, it just seems like he's staying there, and I don't really understand why, but it just seems like he's gonna stay there.
I don't know. I think the
Tyreek?
Pats get him after
AJ
June 1st.
Brown?
I
Oh,
think
AJ
like
Brown.
June 1st at noon they sign him.
Wow.
Like it's like one of those things because they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to get rid of him.
I could see the Bears trying to make a move at AJ Brown or Tyreek Hill.
I like AJ Brown on the Bears. Actually, I think that's.
Yeah,
a
I
great
like
move.
Tyreek Hill on the Bears too.
Tyreek Hill on the Bears would be a good move.
Yeah.
That would be a massive move.
Well,
for
they
that team.
need something after DJ Moore left. Like maybe Juwan Jennings goes there too. Like any of those guys make sense there. Honestly.
Yeah, because I think Luther Burden is good. I think
Luther Burden has to take a huge step forward next year. Like he was very good at the end of the year, but
when what's his face needs to play better than
Roma
he did this
Dunze.
year.
Well, he
Roma
needs to be
Dunze,
healthy too.
He needs to stay healthy and he needs to get back to form
And
because
Ja'Day Walker actually played well at the end of the year too. So they got young receivers there, but it's like you need a alpha, I guess. Like I don't think Odunze is a 1.
or just a veteran presence like Stephon Diggs could go there.
Maybe.
I like that. They need just like a veteran guy.
I mean, I've heard no interest in teams. Like I don't think I've heard anyone say like, "Oh, I want Stephon Diggs," which is crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, maybe after all the trouble, they think maybe he's gonna get suspended.
Oh yeah.
But
possibly.
I mean, if he gets suspended, would it be like 6 games? And they can get him cheap. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think like teams should have interest in him as the season gets closer.
I think he could be a good piece. It's just going to be attitude and suspension and like I guess scheme, but like he should be able to fit in any scheme. So like I don't know. There's teams that would like the Chargers. I think kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like get Keenan Allen out because I think he was only on a 1-year deal and put him in there. Like maybe that
Definitely
makes
an
sense.
upgrade from Keenan Allen.
But like how much does Stephon Diggs have left in the tank? It's like we're getting towards the end of that.
I think he's got a little bit, and it's just got to be the right situation to juice it out of him.
Does he go back to the Bills?
Could, if the price
That,
is right.
I think
But I don't know if he would want to go back.
I was gonna say I think the Bills would certainly be open to that. I think that's totally up to Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs came and said like, "Hey, I'm interested in coming back. Like, I'm sorry or whatever." I think the Bills would be like, "Please
Yeah.
join us."
Yeah.
All right, should we get to it?
Yeah,
Let's get to
you're
it.
chomping
I
at
was
the
just
bit.
I was just staring at this the last like minute. and I
I'm
was like,
I'm starting to
I
get
kinda
itchy,
need
dude.
it.
I need it.
Here's what I want to say before we start. I think any pick needs to be like 2 out of 3. So like
Yeah, I think that's how we've done it before.
That's how we've done it.
yeah, okay.
I think, and I don't think we're gonna have a ton of disagreement. What are teams that you love? Teams that you hate? Like on each spectrum. So like teams that you really love,
Well,
think can win it all.
I will say this. Usually I get Usually there's at least a couple I like a couple 12 seeds. I don't like any 12 seeds against fives this year.
I think the only one I like is Akron against Texas Tech.
I like Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech's a really tough team.
I think losing Toppin really hurts.
Oh,
I think I still think they're a well-coached, like really hard team to beat. But Akron is very good, and I think I don't know. I just think if they get into a gritty game, like a one of those like really physical type games, they're gonna need Toppin in that situation.
Antonio's not gonna like the next words that come out of my mouth. I'm an Arizona guy this year. I'm a Michigan guy, but I'm also an Arizona guy.
Arizona plays in the Big 12 now, so I'm not like the whole West Coast thing. Isn't, like
all right,
that huge to me anymore. They're really fucking good. They're really fucking good.
Yeah,
I like Arizona. I like Michigan. And I like Houston.
Dude, my grandpa picked Purdue to win it all. I was like,
that's yucky, but like I don't know. I don't hate that. They showed the last week that they can compete with all these.
They're
going to
be a tough out.
Yeah,
them as a 2 seed. Well, that was surprising.
They could also lose to the 15. Like that's just who Purdue is. Like that's their DNA. Duke got the hardest drive I've ever seen. I'd be shocked if they made it out of their region.
I do not
me too.
like Duke.
I'm not.
I think Duke is very overhyped this year,
well,
and they're
their injuries
and they're injured, so they're not going to be 100% going in.
Their rotation's more of a 6-man now. They're running kind of an 8 before, and they're losing together. Those guards were averaging like over 20 points, and
they lost some recently.
They're just going to ask guys to play more minutes. They
still won the ACC. They won a tough game against Virginia, but.
They could have a tough game by the second round.
Like if they get down the line and they
we're
have to
on
play
the same
St.
wavelength
John's.
on that one,
I don't know if I'm picking. Well, we'll see when we get there.
If they get to the Sweet 16 and have to play St. John's, that's going to be a tough task.
I think playing either TCU or Ohio State is tough there. And St. John's. I
like Ohio State a lot.
TCU's tough.
TCU's a tough team.
That TCU game was
a
nuts.
tough team.
That's going to be a really good game, by the way.
I really don't know who I like.
Bruce Thornton, senior guard on Ohio State. He's been chomping at the bit. They're in the tourney for the first time, I think, in a while. I like Ohio State a lot, and I think Ohio State versus Duke is going to be one hell of a game in the round of 32. Guard play wins in March. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
So like, if you got a senior experienced guard and he knows what he's doing, it's like that can get you far. So
yep.
I'm wearing the UConn apparel. However, I don't like our chances, to be honest.
Yeah, I've gone back and forth on it. I
can't believe they got drawn in that region. With
that region is murder's row.
They get fucked in their drawings.
Yeah,
kind of. I can't believe they got put with St. John's.
If they end up playing St. John's somehow, like if St. John's beats Duke and they play in the
Elite
Elite
Eight, through it, but that'd be great.
I think UConn wins that game, but it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
I think I like them a little bit more than you, Sal. I don't like them to win the whole thing, though.
Who, UConn?
Yeah. I mean, they can win the whole thing, but
if you gave me...
There's a couple teams I like more.
If you gave me all of those teams other than Duke or UConn to get to the Final Four, I would say neither Duke nor UConn gets there, as crazy as that sounds.
I can't believe Kansas is in there, too. I mean, that's
a stat. This
is ridiculous.
Ready?
Regions I've ever seen.
Duke can make it. UConn can make it. Michigan State can make it. Louisville maybe could make it, but probably not.
South Florida's no slouch. They can give anybody a tough game.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk Cinderella, yeah, maybe South Florida runs it, but like that'd be crazy.
I don't think they run that far, but I mean,
low key, UCLA can make it too.
Yeah, man.
So,
yeah, I mean UCLA lost to Purdue, right? Who did they lose to?
Purdue, yeah.
Purdue.
They didn't lose by that much though.
It was a good game.
Yeah,
we got some really good conference.
They beat Michigan
games.
State. We watched that game.
Yep. Here's what I was thinking about watching the conference tourney games. Like, how come I get the lower like level conference tourneys where like you get the bid, you win. But what about some of these higher teams? Like when they win the conference and it doesn't really matter. Like if Michigan lost to Wisconsin, oh well, it wouldn't really matter. It'd be huge for Wisconsin. Wouldn't hurt Michigan that much. How come in college football, it's like such a poo-poo for the conferences, and then like basketball, it never really has that?
I don't know the criteria the selection committee goes off of. Like I don't know. Like I feel like mostly I don't want to say before the conference tournament starts, but they have a rough idea of what the bracket looks like.
But what I'm saying is like there's no conversation about these conference tourneys hurting anybody or like being
Well, it hurt Miami, Ohio. I'll tell you that.
being irrelevant, like how it is for college football, where we had that debate earlier in the year about like, okay, these conference games don't really fucking matter if it's Ohio State.
Maybe
and-
it's-
I mean, it's lazy answer. It's just basketball.
Yeah, well, I think it's more tradition than anything. It's like you have to play for your conference. Like that's always been the thing.
yeah, and then you look at like the Big 12 is like four. It's like 4 rounds. Like Wisconsin
Well,
Wisconsin played like 4 games in 4 days.
Yeah,
and,
well, like
something-
you look at like Florida losing to Vandy too. It's like Vandy already played, I think, 2 games before that. So Vandy comes in like hot, and Florida started coming cold after not playing for however many days. So it's like, yeah, Vandy kills them, but like, is that a true test of like what Florida is? Probably not. So
yeah, I think I just wanted to bring that up because I was just
no,
thinking
I hear
about
what
that.
you're
I was
saying.
like,
I just think before the conference tournament start, they basically know the field of 68. Not exactly, but they would say like, okay, like VCU's conference they did a bid, and this conference gets a bid, and this conference gets a bid, and the rest of the teams.
I
are
think
like,
the lower level conferences like the A10 or like the Ivy League, like those type of team, like those tourneys are really good because it's like you win and you're in. Or
Yeah,
you go
that's
home.
it.
Oh
Yeah,
man, I
that's-
was so upset that Yale lost, but dude, Penn,
What a game!
you
that
got to
was,
watch out
dude.
for
Yeah.
Penn. That I forget the dude's
AJ
name.
Power.
Is that the kid with the Band-Aid on his
Yeah.
chin?
Oh, with the shooting sleeve or no? The one.
So
he had
you
a bunch
think they
of
win the
points.
I think it was
round?
Power. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
he's
So you think
good.
they beat Nebraska or who are they playing? Is
No,
it
they
Nebraska?
play Illinois.
Illinois. I was the one I called.
Oh,
That's the one I called.
Really?
Right.
All right, let's get into it then. Let's start. Should we start with the East? And
Well,
just
all
work
right.
our way around.
Here's like an Underdog Sports podcast. Like we love topics like this. Do you fill your bracket out one round at a time, or do you do like a region?
I do region.
Real? No, I go first round, second round, third. I think we've.
I don't
argued
know.
about
I
this
might
before.
do it different every year. Honestly,
No,
I don't
remember.
actually.
I think I normally
I
do
jump
region by
around.
region.
Like I'll
you
be
go
like,
region by region.
I think so. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
I jump around. Like sometimes I'll get into the second round and I'll be like, all right, no, I don't want to go too far. I'll go over here.
I think just because it's like easier that way when you're filling it out.
We
on
didn't.
the-
No, we didn't do it that way. I just didn't know
No.
your
But
preference.
let's do it. Let's do it round by round.
Okay. Whatever
Right?
you want.
We could do whatever we want.
Yeah.
We have free will.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Free will max.
It's
We're
unbelievable.
maxing free will at this point.
I say yeah. I like round one. Just
So how do I
do the whole thing.
Oh, I can just do it like this.
Yeah. I mean, we're never taking Siena.
We're never taking Siena.
So
I
Duke
kinda wish I could see it like bigger. Wait. Hold on.
Duke over Siena. Oh yeah. Very nice.
Fuck yeah, bud. All right. So Ohio State, TCU. Who
This
is it?
of all the like close games of the tournament, like the 8-9s or the 7-10s or whatever.
This is like the 8-9 game.
This is my strongest feeling about any game. I think Ohio State wins. Like I'm very confident.
I
Ohio
think this
State
is a
wins.
really good game. I can side
look
with you on
Look at
Ohio
that
State
rank
here.
versus or record versus top 25
not the best, but
for either team.
Nope,
I'm
not good
I'm
for either
telling you,
team.
guard play in the tournament, and I'm all in on Bruce Thornton.
Offense and defense pretty evenly
Yeah.
matched.
Strength. Ohio State's played a very hard schedule, according to what this is saying.
Yeah, I would take Ohio State. I mean, they're definitely in a. I think the Big 10 and Big 12, very hard conferences. I feel like there are arguments to be made that the Big 10 or the Big 12 might be harder than the SEC.
Oh, this year the Big Ten was definitely harder than the
The
SEC.
SEC was wicked.
They
hard
still
this
say
year,
The
though.
SEC was
the
really-
SEC had
it-
10 teams get in.
Yeah,
At
that's
the
the most.
end, the SEC, a lot of teams in the SEC got really hot.
Yeah.
It didn't start off that
Yeah.
way, but you had Arkansas, you had Vandy, and
Georgia,
obviously Florida.
Alabama,
Uh-huh.
Vandy, like Florida. Yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah, I think Alabama lost a step this year. They weren't as good as they
There's
were
more
this
of
year.
an
I mean,
argument. Yeah.
losing Sears is so tough.
Like,
I mean, he was so
Last
good.
year and probably the year before, it was pretty clear that the SEC was definitely the best conference in college
Last year
basketball.
the SEC was
but, I
far and
mean,
above.
Big Ten definitely. You
I
could
think it was a
argue
lot
this year.
closer this year. That's what I was saying.
yeah. No, I just that's fair.
because
But
those three conferences have stepped up, and then like the Big East used to be really tough, and now it's not that tough.
I'm
anymore.
getting a little worried about the Big East because I feel like they're going to disband it sooner than later if it like keeps going this
Again?
way. Yeah.
I mean, Jesus.
I don't know.
Well, like they brought all the classic teams except for Syracuse. They should bring Syracuse back in. I mean,
There's one other team that's not in there.
What
Who am
have
I-
they been done?
Oh, Pitt's not in there either.
Yeah, Pitt. Bring Pitt back.
Yeah.
But the Pitt's in the ACC. They would never leave that conference.
Yeah.
I mean, they got to get Did they get DePaul out of there?
Well, yeah, like you could get the shitty teams out, but like how many people are like going to the Big East? Like there wouldn't be many teams that would voluntarily go to the Big East.
I think right now, obviously, Patino being at St. John's is a lot of pull. Dan Hurley at UConn is a big pull.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his Shaka Smart and
Shedeur
Marquette.
Sanders.
Shaka Smart is very good. I think he's a very good coach. Georgetown's building something. Like they haven't been as good, but
Ed
they're
Cooley's
a little bit
fine,
better.
But like
Providence is always a tough out with their new coach. I mean, I just think it was a down year.
But like name those teams and then like name Big 12 teams or name SEC teams. Like
I get it. Yeah, I just think it was a down year. I think they'll rebuild.
We'll see in the upcoming years, but
All right, so I think we're gonna go Ohio State here.
I liked Ohio State a lot in this matchup.
Okay, St. John's, North Iowa.
Now St. John's wins this game, but like this is the most obvious. Every person has St. John's going kind of far, and like
Here's what
They did last year,
of
too.
a surprising 5-12. Like for whatever reason, I think I could see Northern Iowa. I'm not picking them, but I think this game comes down to the wire. Like I think this is a very close game.
Because here's what I'll say about St. John's. I think a lot of people are gonna take them winning the Big East to heart, even though it's basically a home tournament for them. They're not as good on the road as shown by when they went to UConn and got their shit kicked in. I don't like them not at MSG. If every game was played at MSG, they would win the tournament every fucking year, but they don't. And like I think like MSG is such a big buff for them because look at the two games that they played UConn. Like the first game was close, but they kind of shit kicked UConn that first game. They're at MSG. They go to Stores or Hartford and they fucking. That was the worst I've ever seen a team play.
Yeah, they were.
That was
made,
crazy.
one
What,
shot in the
30
second
points?
half.
No, more than 30. Like 38 or something like
Yeah,
that?
they
36?
made like two shots. They made two shots in the
Worst
second
loss
half.
of Patino's career, like by far.
And worst loss of I think it tied. Oh, they had 40 points, and I think it tied their lowest ever in program history. But I don't think they lose to Northern Iowa. I think like their coaching's too good.
They shouldn't lose to Northern
No.
Iowa.
I mean, Ejiofor is
Al
one
Horford.
of the best
You kinda
centers
like
in
that.
the country. Like
I like Al Horford.
Ejiofor, Big East Player of the Year. I think he's very good. I don't think that they're going to lose this game. All right, Kansas and Cal.
I mean, I watched Cal Baptist the other night, and it was one of the worst games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
If Kansas does not beat Cal Baptist, fire Bill Self and send Darren Peterson to.
Sometimes
to
Kansas
Wizards.
plays
Like,
like really stinky in like an early round game like this. They win, but like sometimes they look like shit, or they win by 30.
I'm telling you, Cal Baptist is probably the worst team.
Yeah,
in the
I mean we're
tournament.
picking Kansas.
That'll be a good boost for them going into the St. John's game if they do kick the shit out of Cal Baptist.
If they lose to this team, bro, I'm telling you, fire everybody there. Like this is an upset that you have, huh?
I gotta make sure.
What, USF?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, let's do
Well, I'm
this.
doing a little more looking.
Let me get rid of that.
Oh,
Like Louisville's a
Yeah,
tournament team though.
they are 3-6 against the top 5.
Get rid of that for now.
top 25.
Mm-hmm.
Louisville and South Florida. This is gonna be this has overwritten all over it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Oh yeah.
look at like
What, they just play a fast pace or what?
both of these teams definitely do. I mean, look at the points per game. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
87
Yeah.
points per game. I mean, I know that they play like in a weak conference, but I mean, that's just insane.
I'm curious on the total now that you said that.
The strength of schedule is dog shit. I
Yeah.
mean, Louisville plays way harder teams. They play Duke. They play Vanderbilt. They play like way harder competition, but
No.
and I think they still had a decent record in their conference for how hard it is.
165.
I mean, they lose pretty. They don't play these teams very close, like Duke and Virginia, and
No, I think like that sucks when they get far in, like they'll get to the second round, and if they end up playing Michigan State, I don't think they have a chance.
Yeah.
But I do think that they beat South Florida. And I think this is a shootout.
I
game.
don't have a strong lean either way.
you want to pick South Florida, Sal?
I mean, if
Who's
you guys
your
want to
pick?
get crazy,
You want to pick them together?
Is
Yeah.
that your pick?
I'll probably pick them in my bracket.
I definitely could see it.
I mean, I'm not taking an upset in the next 3 games, so I don't know that there's a whole side of a whole corner of the bracket that doesn't have one upset. So South Florida, I'm going South Florida.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not going upset in the next 3 either.
Okay.
That kind of played my hand though. So I mean, Michigan State is beating North Dakota State, but
Yeah.
And I know you guys are high. I'm not as high on Michigan State. this
I'm
year.
not.
They've kind of
I'm
been
not
up
high
and
on
down.
Michigan State. I'm high on
They
Michigan.
haven't been consistent.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not a Michigan State guy. I
not-
like Tom Izzo a lot, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not dying.
on
Yeah,
him
I'm not
this year.
dying on the Michigan State hill. Sometimes, some years I do. I'm all set this year.
I will
Like,
say when they get into close games late in the game, like their game management, if you will, has not been good, and I would not expect that from like a Tom Izzo type team.
yeah.
So I think that's concerning if they play a top level team and it gets close to the end. That's gonna be tough. But yeah, if they don't beat North Dakota State, I mean, what the fuck are we doing?
Should we
all
take
right.
North Dakota State?
No.
Yeah. No.
No.
All right, UCLA, UCF. UCLA won a big game against who would they play?
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Yeah.
And then puttered against Purdue.
They played harder against Purdue.
But Purdue made a run there.
Purdue was heavily favored against UCLA too.
Yeah.
I'm another guard. I love Donovan Dent on UCLA. I think he was on I want to say either New Mexico or UNLV last year, and they went pretty far in the tournament. He's another, I'm pretty sure, senior guard. I hate McCronin, but he's a good coach.
And I mean, UCLA is always a tough out.
UCLA's another
Yeah.
tournament
No.
team.
This is
They
not a
usually
game
go
that
far.
I see losing.
Yeah, like UCF's a good team, but compared to UCLA, I like UCLA a lot more. So
Alrighty then.
We're
UConn
never
versus
taking-
Furman.
we're never taking Furman.
dude. So
No,
I actually.
but Furman is one of those teams. Though.
I
It's like-
saw a UConn Furman game like 10 years ago when Ryan Boatwright was like the best player on UConn
Wow.
and they were in the American Conference. Yeah, no, I loved Boatwright. But the whole game, it was not a sellout at Gamble. It was like a midday game, and there was this dude sitting like all the way up in the last row. The whole game, he's yelling, "Hey, where's Furman? Where the hell is Furman?" No one knows.
the fuck is a kilometer?
I never heard word Furman, or I never heard about Furman before, so I looked it up. Furman's in South Carolina.
I don't like that late Friday game. I feel like wonky stuff happens
Yeah.
that late Friday game. I didn't know
what,
they played
from
at 10
UConn?
o'clock. Yeah. I'm not saying
I don't
UConn
think
loses
that
by
would be
any
nice.
means, but like I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they
it's,
win
It's
and
only
Dan
because
Hurley's
it's a
like, what the
it's a
fuck was
two
that?
it's a 2 versus 15. I mean, they're not
Yeah.
gonna put that at 7 o'clock. You got to put the closer mashups in the.
I'll tell you this much. I like Furman plus 20.
Okay.
Honestly.
I think that's a good bet.
I'm picking UConn. Though.
Yeah, UConn's winning, but I think that game's like kind of close for a little bit.
All right, let's head down to the South. Florida.
I have Prairie View A&M beating Florida. What do you think?
Yeah,
I don't like Florida. this
Florida's the
year,
tallest
man.
team I've ever seen.
yeah, their front court's very good.
It's like 7
They
foot
still-
I
eight.
know you love. Florida.
They don't shoot as well as they did last year, but they still shoot the three good.
I've seen
They still have
Florida-
good guard
I've
play.
seen Florida a couple times this year. I'm kind of with you. I'm not hugely impressed with them.
They've
Like,
been up and down this year, and that's why I think they might be the weakest number one. I don't think that's that hot of a take. Duke is.
I think
close,
Duke's weaker than them
Duke
right
is
now.
close because of their injuries, but Florida to
yeah,
me,
I think it goes Arizona, Michigan, and then Duke, Florida would be like how I would separate them.
Yeah.
I mean, we're taking Florida. This is
yeah.
This is not a question. Antonio, this is the game where I said like I definitively know who you're taking, so I want you to tell me. who
Clemson
you're
and
taking.
Iowa.
Clemson.
Huh?
I mean, I picked
Really? I
Iowa.
said Iowa. I thought,
dude,
for
no.
sure you
Every
love
year I
Iowa.
pick Clemson to go way too far. I haven't really looked at this game yet, though. So you gotta let me dig in. I'm pretty sure Clemson's top 10 record was not. Oh yeah, no, I like Clemson a lot because
Okay.
what Iowa's 1-8 versus the top 25.
I like Iowa's structure.
Clemson's not in the top 25. So does that change it at all for you?
No,
I like Iowa's structure and stability, and I feel like they're just like a good like free throw shooting team and like a solid, just like steady show.
free throws are huge.
My pick
I
is,
take free throw percentage.
I mean,
big
my
deal.
pick is-
Iowa's out of conference was definitely way better. I mean, 10 of their 12 losses was against their own conference.
Yeah, no, I saw
And
that.
They're in a tough conference.
my pitch is Iowa in this game, but we can pick whoever you guys decide.
I mean, their record versus top 25 might be skewed a little bit just because their conference is full of top
true.
25s. I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I'd take Clemson.
I would probably.
I don't know why I didn't notice this.
Clemson's
Why
got a
does it
tougher
say net
conference,
rank
too.
and then net ranking down? It's like, okay, so they're 34th and 34th.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 34th, then 34.0.
All right, Vandy and McNeese. I think a lot of people are going to be taking McNeese here, and I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, I'm not sure why either.
They have a very good defense.
I mean, Oricon is why.
You think that's all it is, though? I
People
mean,
love
they do have a
every
good
year.
program, and
They won their 12-5 last year.
yeah. I mean, look at their record. I mean, their record is what it is.
I mean,
but
obviously,
they only played one top 25.
Vandy is the
matchup.
13th net rank.
obviously,
Really?
we're not gonna with you guys.
Vandy's very good. I think they're getting discredited here just because of the McNeese thing. Like everyone's
No,
like, "Ooh,
Vanderbilt's
McNeese."
really good.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
no
I don't know
way.
because the spread of this game's huge. It's like a 12-point Vanderbilt spread.
It's like look at their opponent's points per game. Like their defense is very
Like
good.
I said, I don't really like any of the 12-5s this year.
But
I'd
Vandy's
maybe
gonna be
give
tough.
you Akron.
Vandy's
now,
also a
but,
big team.
top and-
yeah, I'm not dying on the McNeese hill. Like I like for fun, I'd probably say McNeese, but Vandy should win this game
For fun. Just for funsies. All right, I'm taking Vandy. All right, here's one that I think
This could be an upset.
this could be an upset. Nebraska. I've liked Nebraska this year.
They just started off perfect, and now since that whatever 20-0 start or 18-0 start, they've been a not 500-ish team, but hovering around.
Because they were in the top
500.
5 in the beginning of the year.
Right,
Yeah.
and now they're just kind of like one of these, like, I don't know, anything can sort of happen teams. And I haven't watched Nebraska and thought they were like a wicked good team. And not like Troy's a really good team, but if there has to be like a big upset, I like this one here, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
mean,
I'm
I'll
having a
look at
tough time finding upsets that I like in this first round. Honestly, I mean,
Let's take Troy.
I'll take Penn. I'll take Penn in the next one. I swear to God.
There's
swear to fucking- I
there's
swear to
no
fucking
chance
God.
I'm taking Penn over Illinois.
well,
That was one when we were talking about which upsets you're going to take. I was like, he'd take Penn over Illinois.
I would
Yeah,
take. I would
yeah.
take Penn. I mean, dude, I've seen. So the year Ivy League can be tough sometimes. The year Zion, RJ Barrett, and Cam were all on the same team. Yale almost beat them. It was a really close game.
Second round.
Yes,
I remember that.
So close.
Yeah.
And then what did they end up losing to Michigan State like right after that?
I had them that year, and everybody else in our bracket.
What,
group
Michigan
had-
State?
I had Michigan State.
Wow.
And everyone else had Duke. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that Yale game was that was impressive.
The
You
Sun
gotta-
Belt. The Sun Belt has some tough teams.
Let's take
sometimes.
Troy. Come on.
I'll take Troy.
Let's go.
All right, we'll take Troy. If Florida wasn't in the
'Cause you also
way,
gotta
I
look
would
at-
have Nebraska going far and probably a couple brackets.
Because here's the other thing: if you're gonna look at it and be like, okay, a
I-
big
hold on.
upset, you got to like. I would take Vandy over Nebraska.
I hate you guys because I know
No. Before you say anything, I was like, I can already hear Nolan saying, "Why the fuck did we take Troy? Take Nebraska." I didn't hear you next week saying that. Switch it to
No,
Nebraska.
the only reason
No.
I would be okay with it is because I think Vandy would beat Nebraska no matter what.
I do too.
Vandy's moving on after this no matter what.
All right,
So
fine.
I'd rather take the
fine.
risk in this scenario than another scenario.
I know.
I
I hear
like
that,
that.
from you guys next week, though.
No,
why did we take Troy?
I hate this region because I know with you guys, Florida's not going to be getting into the Final Four over here, and I'm going to
obviously
be
a 13
I'm going to be
versus 5, like,
so
obviously-
pissed when you guys end up overriding me and end up taking fucking Houston to the Final Four like a bunch of idiots.
I like Houston.
Fuck
Houston's
you
good
guys.
this
You guys
year.
are fucking pussies.
Why do you hate Houston?
I don't know that I'm taking Houston in the Final
God.
Four.
I really like Houston.
Did you
this
just
year.
put words in my mouth? What was that whole spiel
Yeah.
about?
Because it's
You got
just what I
pissed.
expect. Yeah, I got pissed. This is what I expect over
Well,
here.
I would have put infinite money that you would have taken Iowa over Clemson.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Infinite, dude.
No, it's actually when I was at work earlier. That's a game I looked
I
at.
would have been
and I
a
was like-
billionaire if you took
And
Iowa.
I was like, I take Clemson every year and they lose first round every year. And then I was like, all right, let's look at this matchup because I do
Clemson.
like Iowa.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the stats and I was like, I'm taking Clemson.
Like if it was like Iowa, Georgia, you would definitely take Iowa, or no?
Oh, I like Iowa.
Okay.
Iowa State.
No, just I'm saying like if
If it was
Iowa was
Iowa
playing
versus
Georgia,
Georgia.
instead of playing Clemson, you would take Iowa, or no?
What do you mean Iowa?
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In this matchup, right here,
if they were playing Georgia, I don't know about that.
Okay.
he loves SEC teams.
Maybe
though.
maybe you don't love Iowa as much as I thought, or like I don't know. I just felt like you were like an Iowa guy. Like that's a team you pick when you.
No,
find a
you might be
bracket.
mixing up with Mizzou. I picked Mizzou to go way too far every year.
Oh, maybe same
Okay.
colors.
All right, maybe.
All right, North Carolina VCU.
Well, you tipped
Unless you're
You
thinking
tipped
about
your hand for
unless you're
later.
thinking about Wichita State.
No, I know you love Wichita State.
Okay, now here's where it gets interesting because
Well,
I feel like VCU could beat North
VCU's
Carolina.
in Antonio team.
No, but I'm I'm
UNC?
over them. I'm
Okay.
over VCU.
Because
They're
I don't
playing
have a lot
North
of faith-
Carolina. That's more of an.
Well, they
insult.
don't have their best player. North Carolina's not
I
their best
don't give
player.
a fuck.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're not
Caleb
losing this
Wilson.
round.
Is it Caleb Wilson, right? Caleb?
Yeah, Caleb Wilson.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, it's funny because
he's a big piece.
North Carolina's still favored in this game. I'm
I
pretty
mean, they
sure.
should be. They should be
They
favored,
should
but it's
be.
probably not as big as it should be. Pause.
Dude, every year I take VCU in the first round. Some years to maybe win 2 games, and then I watch the first round game and I want to shoot myself.
I mean,
Yeah,
they-
UNC's a 2.5 point favorite. Not like that's shocking, but like without your best player, I don't know.
that is a tight spread. That is actually lower than I thought it was going to be. Listen, I'm okay with taking VCU here, but if you guys want to take North Carolina, I'm okay with it.
You two make your pick, then I'll make my
I'm
pick.
taking North Carolina.
I'm taking VCU.
Do what you want.
I mean, that's just what I'm saying. Like,
I wouldn't
they
have
lost their
North
best
Carolina
player.
going very far if it matters
Who's?
to you.
Oh, you guys are taking Penn. Fuck
I mean, I
that.
would still take North Carolina to beat Houston.
I'm not taking Penn.
I'm taking Penn.
That was just what I said he would do. I'm not taking Penn. Illinois is too good.
VCU.
Oh, let's do it, dude. Let's go. This is where we
See,
get faded.
now you're gonna tempt me in my own bracket to take fucking.
So
VCU
now we
this
can't
year.
take. We can't.
This
take
is all a
Penn
psyop, so you think I like?
Yeah,
these
no,
games?
we can't take.
You
Penn
know what
now.
this is? It's a psyop by these people that picked this bracket, and they're like, let's pin 2 really Antonio teams against each other, so that he finally picks against VCU this year because they're playing North Carolina, and this is going to be the year VCU wins a couple games.
It does suck because it's like they lost their best players. So
They-
it's like extra assault on
and
it.
they could win the next round. VCU, if they played Illinois, I think they could beat them.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we take Illinois though. Here, we're not doing a 11 versus 13.
I mean, I'm
11
never
versus 14.
taking Penn in this.
All right,
matchup.
for the record, I'm taking Penn, but Illinois moves on.
we'll mark it. All right, St.
Yeah,
Mary's,
it's not.
Texas
Penn,
A&M.
Penn is noted in your file. Don't worry.
Ugh,
This is a
dude.
tough one because I feel like
St.
St.
Mary's
Mary's
sucks.
kind of sputtered and they choked in
They
the
suck.
in the what's the
They're in
fucking
Gonzaga's
that
conference.
they're in?
They suck.
Hold on. I want you guys just to say this out loud. We're gonna pick St. Mary's over Texas A&M in the SEC.
Yeah, we are not. We're
I-
taking Texas A&M.
I mean, they were first in the West Coast and they kind of choked. I mean, they kind of sputtered towards the end of the year, but I mean,
Texas A&M, bro. It's a game of basketball.
Like-
this isn't even close.
it's a game of basketball.
Right.
he says.
Santa
We aren't
Clara
playing checkers.
Broncos, dude. What are we doing?
I don't really like Texas A&M though.
Yeah, I like them. I don't really either, but I like them more than St. Mary's.
I like them way better than St. Mary's.
Like winner of this gets shit canned by Houston in the next round.
When is that game? When is the Texas A&M St. Mary's game?
Thursday at 7:35. I'm looking at it. St. Mary's is favored by 3.5 points in that game.
So, I mean, heading down the stretch, they lost to Texas. They lost to Arkansas. They lost to Vanderbilt.
All good teams.
They beat Ole Miss. And then they lost to Oklahoma in the first round of the SEC. I don't think that's tough.
I mean,
They lost by 20 to Oklahoma.
St. Mary's has played Santa Clara, Gonzaga, Santa Clara, Washington State,
Santa Clara.
They beat Gonzaga twice, right?
Seattle.
I don't fucking care
bro.
if they beat Gonzaga.
Texas A&M is my pick. There's nothing you really can say to drive me off of that.
Who's your pick?
Are you kidding me? Texas A&M.
You're picking Texas A&M?
Yes,
All right.
I've been talking shit about St. Mary's for the last 2 minutes.
All right, I'm picking Houston.
Houston, yeah, move on.
Yeah, Houston.
Fuck you.
Oh, I mean
Idaho's not beating Houston, though.
they're not.
You know that.
And Houston's dusting Texas A&M. Too.
Honestly, though, the whole state of Idaho versus Houston, like that's kind of not fair.
All right, Arizona,
Arizona.
LIU. Yeah, Arizona's very good this year. I feel like it's, to me, like the 3 teams, them, Michigan, and Houston, I feel like are gonna be very hard teams to beat.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they got a tough draw in their bracket. Like Wisconsin,
It's really
could
not
beat-
that bad for them.
Wisconsin could beat anybody.
Wisconsin didn't lose to anybody, too. That's the thing.
I feel like Villanova could make a little bit of a run.
Well, who do you like in this game? This is
Villanova, Utah.
I can't.
Utah State loses in the first round every single year. It's another one I can't do anymore.
All right, Wisconsin. And
Whoa,
High
wait,
Point.
wait,
And
wait,
you-
wait, 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 wait,
Utah
whoa,
State
whoa, whoa,
also-
You're-
Is Utah State not a 9
taking
seed
Villanova.
every single year?
Okay, that was just very abrupt, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, I
All
said
right.
that.
He was like, I don't even want to hear what Sal has to
Hey, no,
say.
you're just like
He
Villanova.
clicked it and just
Well, it was
slowly
2v1.
started
I mean, I
scrolling.
don't really give a
No,
shit
no,
what you have
no,
to say about Utah State.
I
I'm
wasn't.
sorry.
I wasn't actually thinking about Utah State, but we're just clicking buttons. So I don't know. I just wanted.
Well,
to...
I mean, he said he liked Villanova.
all
I
right,
said I liked
all right,
Villanova.
all right.
All right, Wisconsin. High
Wisconsin.
Point. I'll wait this time.
No, Wisconsin. Like,
I mean, Wisconsin
Bring
played a
the fucking
very
Badgers
good. They
forward.
played a very good game against Michigan. They could have won that game.
yeah, I mean, they've been a good team the last couple of weeks. Like, I don't think High Point should beat them, but 5-12s are dangerous. But I'm not taking a High Point in this matchup. I'm taking Wisconsin.
All right, Arkansas and Hawaii.
Love
Love
Hawaii
Arkansas.
spread.
Oh,
Wow. I think it's a close. Hawaii's not beating Arkansas, but it's going to be a close game.
No, I just mean I like Arkansas.
Arkansas is geared up for a run.
Yes.
No, Acuff is really
but this
good.
is a tough first two
Acuff
games.
is very good.
I've said
I don't like Calipari playing only 7 guys. I hate that philosophy. I mean, I get it if
Me
like
too.
that's the way you
I
wanna
really do
play,
too.
But you're pitting yourself in a corner, especially in the SEC when you play such tough matchups. It's like, do you kind of like waste your energy on the SEC tournament and then you come in and you're, slugging it through that?
not that this really matters, but like I think I can get you on this. Arkansas, Wisconsin, that's way too much red, is it not? Should it not be?
It is a lot.
Should it not be Arkansas High Point?
Absolutely
No.
not.
Okay.
I don't like.
No.
I don't
Just
like
like
that
when you play, like how much red is that?
I don't like that I have
It
to
is
pick-
it's so much red.
I don't like
It's
that
so
I have
much
to
red.
pick between Wisconsin and Arkansas in the next
90,
round either.
90 points per game. Hold on, Sal. You might be onto something here. Hold on. I mean, 319th strength.
They played the
schedule.
worst schedule of all time.
That's not good. All right, BYU. I don't have a lot of faith in BYU. If I'm
I don't
honest.
either. I kind of like either of these teams that
I
win
like
this
what's
game.
his name,
DeBansta.
DeBansta. I
Yeah.
like him a lot. If they'll probably end up playing Texas.
I like whoever
Texas.
wins this game
I
to beat
thought
Gonzaga.
there was a chance BYU is not going to make the tournament. Now that they're in, I love them, and I love BYU in this matchup.
Okay, you riding with the Mormons?
Are you? I mean, I kind of like either
I'm
Texas
kind of on
or
the
NC.
fence about this one because if it's Texas, I really like how Texas has played this year.
I like NC
They're not
State
as
over this
good.
team too.
Yeah, I do like them as well.
I think BYU has a better shot at beating NC State than Texas. I'll give you that. But we don't know the matchup, and we just got to pick. So
Yeah, I mean, either way, I like my chances taking BYU. The Mormons. Gonzaga and Kennesaw State. I don't like Gonzaga ever, but
Do you want to do it?
I want to do
Let's
it.
do it.
all right.
Gonzaga's horrible, bro.
I mean, they lost to St. Mary's.
How are they a 3 seed?
They lost to St. Mary's and then they lost to Santa Clara. No,
He
and
was
they're-
like, I don't like Gonzaga. And then he was talking about St. Mary's. We're like, oh, St. Mary's beat Gonzaga before. That's why I said I don't give a fuck.
no, but I don't like Gonzaga at all this year.
Like, yuck. Bro, they
Yuck,
do this
yuck.
every year.
Yuck. And I mean, didn't Kennesaw win the first round last year?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. How is their net rank 7th, bro? How? Who have they played?
Strength of schedule 87.
And yet you're saying they're the 7th ranked net team. That makes zero sense.
I don't know.
No.
Let me take a look.
So, like,
Let's take a look at Gonzaga real
they
quick.
have the 87th ranked strength of schedule. And I don't know what conference Miami, Ohio plays in. It's probably well below 87th strength of schedule. But, like, how is it when Gonzaga, if they start off like 20-0, the committee's just like, oh, yeah, they're the number 1 team in the country?
Wow, you've played Pacific, Seattle. Like, they play the
beat
worst teams.
They beat Santa Clara. I forgot.
Boise State.
Literally, like, shit like that. Like, cool, man.
So their 3 losses are St. Mary's, Portland. That was when they were like 24-point
Portland?
favorites. And then they lost to Michigan early in the year by 40.
40?
Yeah.
Yeah, 101 to 61.
Get them out of here.
That was when Michigan was that was when Michigan was 7th. They
I
weren't even
actually kind of
first.
remember that now. Get them out of here, bro.
Which is so weird because wow, this is so weird, Sal. The game before they played Maryland, they won 100 to 61. Next game, Michigan, 101 to 61, they lost. That is crazy to me. The day after, they played back to back. That's the craziest
Like,
2 days of basketball I've
him,
ever seen.
Get him out of here, bro.
Let's
No.
go.
Like,
And before that, they beat Alabama. They beat Alabama, win to Maryland by 40, and then lose to 40 by Michigan.
That's-
And then they beat Kentucky right after that.
that's crazy.
Gonzaga's the worst team ever.
No, I'm all set with Gonzaga.
so funny. I love you guys.
Well, you tipped your hand on the next game. You're taking Missouri.
Mizzou.
I mean,
Mizzou versus Miami. I mean, Miami's good, though.
Miami's
man.
good.
Miami's a tournament team. That's another tournament team.
I don't know if I see Mizzou.
Well,
Well,
another
alright.
one I saw earlier, and I was like,
Purdue and Missouri is too close of a logo, so it has to be Purdue and Miami, right?
yeah,
Too close of
was
a-
gonna
I
say,
love that
I
shit
think
when
I
Sal says
lean.
that, dude.
Yeah, easily lean Miami here.
I love when Sal says that shit, dude.
Yeah, they're both pretty similar against the top 25.
I mean, it is 1.5 point spread. Miami and
I'll take
Mizzou.
Miami.
Yeah, Miami's better at defense and offense. Let's go. Let's go
The
Miami.
U's kind of back. The U made the fucking football national championship. Maybe they make a little noise in basketball. Let's go Miami.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Their record is kind of up and down.
So's Missouri's.
So is Missouri's. All right, let's do it. What happened? There we go.
Purdue.
And Purdue against what even is that?
Queens.
Apparently, that university is disbanding at some point this year.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sal, you shouldn't have told Sal that.
Oh.
Now they're
why'd you say
Cinderella
that to
team.
me?
Now they're making the Final Four because Sal.
Bro,
Yeah, I mean-
really?
I mean,
At the end of the year? Like after the tournament?
Like after this, like I don't know, academic year. I have no idea how it works. I heard that on the radio.
Why
and-
do you tell
yeah.
me this? Now I want to take Queens. I'm
Queens?
dead serious.
where is that?
It's not. In
It has to be in
Queens,
New York.
Nope.
Oh, no?
No,
I don't know
think
where it
so.
is, but
Is
I
it?
did hear it's not there. Queen's University, Kingston, Ontario. No, not Ontario.
Letting Canadians into this shit?
There's no way.
They're letting Canadians
Yeah.
in?
Queen's University of Charlotte in Charlotte.
Of Charlotte and Charlotte.
Because it does say Queen C. So I would say that's college, but maybe it's Carolina.
I would love to take Queens. Like, they're not going to beat Purdue, but like that,
Yeah, they're not.
like,
If they are not going to be a school next year, though, that makes me like them a little more. I will say.
Or
the-
they
what's
get-
the spread of that?
or they get pounded by 75.
25.5.
They could just lose by
They're
75.
getting pounded.
Queen's University of Charlotte is not disbanding, but rather merging.
They're merging with
Okay,
school.
with Elon University to form a new
What is this, a conglomerate? Like,
to form a new institution by August 2026. This merger aims to secure long-term stability, creating combined institution with over 600 million. Yeah, whatever.
all right, whatever.
Too much.
I lost
What
interest.
Buzzer.
TLDR.
does this have to do with?
Michigan.
Michigan. I will say I think Georgia beats St. Louis because St. Louis had that heartbreaker of a game
Yeah.
against I forgot. the
Why are
team.
you about to say St. Louis?
Hell no.
Okay, Georgia.
He likes SEC teams.
I
Okay,
like Akron to keep it close. I think they can beat Texas Tech, but I don't know. That
I would pick Akron here, but also we've taken a lot of 12s. I feel like we took Troy over there, which is 13. We took an 11.
we took Kennesaw.
We took Kennesaw.
I mean, you gotta do that though, bro. This is March. This is not freaking like. This is not tennis. Like this is not like. Come on.
Texas Tech doesn't last long at that top end, but I think they get through this one.
Again,
Yeah.
it's too much red. Texas Tech versus Alabama. That's too much red.
I mean, it's a huge tournament. The red shit's bound to happen at some point.
I mean, I feel like either way, Alabama wins the next one, so I'd be okay.
all right, I'll
with-
go Akron, Alabama.
All right.
Are you taking Akron?
Antonio's like, I hate this bracket.
Why?
No.
Because
I mean, this
We're taking
bracket,
Akron right now,
guys. It doesn't matter which pick
don't
we
care.
take. This bracket's gonna be terrible.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's-
we know that.
That's
I
true.
wouldn't have had Texas Tech beating Alabama anyway. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Would have or
Alabama's-
wouldn't have.
I would not.
Oh, okay.
I would have Alabama.
All right, that's
winning
fine
for
then.
sure.
Now here's a team that I really like.
Tennessee.
Is Tennessee.
Okay.
Let's go.
They're
I can get
very
behind
big. They're very good defensively.
Yeah.
They're gonna give teams fits, especially Virginia. If Virginia wins that it wins that matchup, which they probably will. But if
Oh, I
They're
love
gonna
them
give
against Virginia.
they're gonna give Virginia fits in that game,
It's a lot of orange, but yeah. I'm joking. It kind of is, but
so I think we'll take Virginia.
yeah, we're taking Tennessee and Virginia.
Kentucky, Santa Clara.
Who does Marquette play in the plan? Does it say? If you hit info.
What, this one?
Yeah, like who do they play? Does it say? Like hit the I next to it. I'm saying.
Miami, Ohio, and SMU.
Oh.
Yeah, Marquette's not in.
Oh, wow, my eyes are bad. Jeez. Okay, never mind.
I was confused for a second, but I was going with it.
Yeah, I mean, either way.
No, they're beating either of those teams.
Yeah, I think
If they play
I
my
don't-
God, bro! If they play Miami of Ohio, they're gonna flip them over on the bed like multiple times. Like,
I don't really like Miami, Ohio.
No,
Everyone
you
was
can't,
like,
bro.
Ooh, they went
yeah, like
undefeated
it's a
for-
cool story. They should be in the plan. They should be where they are, and they're gonna get smoked by SMU. Like that's just how it goes. So
Yeah, I'm excited for that game though. Miami, Ohio versus SMU. I think that'll be a good game.
I mean, again, this is like Texas A&M and whoever was on the other side. Like, say out loud that you think Santa Clara's beating Kentucky. Like, they're just not. Like,
I don't know. I think
you like Santa Clara, bro?
I'm not gonna go out and say I'm not gonna go and pick it and like ride or die for it. This is gonna be a closer game than people think. Santa Clara had a good showing.
Please,
They
please
beat
say
St.
Kentucky.
Mary's. They
Yeah, I mean, I hate Kentucky, but I'm not picking Santa Clara.
They
here.
beat St. Mary's by 7.
But I like it to be a close game.
Kentucky.
I like
State.
Iowa State.
Yeah, no, and
They've kind of sputtered towards the end of the year, but Iowa State's still very
they're
good.
good. They're
Iowa
very
State.
good, and I'll be picking them against Kentucky. All right, we're gonna start back from the beginning, or
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know
we'll
all
start
the way
up here.
back top left. I like Ohio State in this game. I'm dead serious.
let's go.
I don't-
Yeah,
I don't think it's that crazy to say. I think this game on Saturday is a 6.5 to 7.5 point spread. Ohio State wins.
I think
Ohio State wins this game.
I think TCU could beat them too.
TCU could beat Duke. I just think Ohio State is definitely beating TCU. That's why I liked Ohio State.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think it's gonna be a really good game. The TCU Ohio State, and my own bracket, I'll probably be picking Ohio State too. And I'm a big Ohio State hater.
Yeah,
fucking
I just
hate
don't
them.
know if this is where Duke loses. I feel like it'd be the next matchup.
If they
But
make
if
it past
that's-
this round, they definitely lose.
I think
They
it has to.
definitely lose the Sweet 16.
I think it has to be St. John's and Kansas on the bottom too, because those coaches have never faced off against each other.
Wow.
Either regular season or in the tournament. I forget which one, but I heard that. So like, I like that. I like
That's
that.
kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah. I think it's Ohio State.
Let me see here. I mean, it's gonna be lopsided just because.
Yeah.
I just want to see what Ohio State's bringing. Yeah, I mean, 25th strength of schedule.
Are you taking Ohio State?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Only 3% of people are picking them over Duke.
I
Yeah,
feel.
I mean,
I
they're
feel
2-8
very strongly
The
about
2 and
this
8
one.
against the top 25 really
And I'm okay with
worries
it
me
because
here,
I,
but
I feel like Duke would lose the Sweet
Duke's
16
injuries.
game anyway. So St. John's, Kansas, who do we like? Now, here's what I will say. If you were saying St. John's is better than UConn, UConn beat Kansas earlier in the year. It was way early in the year.
I'm not sitting
but-
here saying St. John's is better than UConn.
But I'm
I
just
ju-
saying- I'm
hold
just
on,
saying, though,
Hold
if
on.
they're- if
My
they're
only
comparable-
thing, you are UConn's public defender. All I'm saying.
No, I said I don't think they have it this year.
All I'm saying is either UConn is ranked too high or St. John's is ranked too low. That's all I'm saying.
My gripe is
St.
more
John's
with
is
the fact
definitely
that
ranked
they
too low.
picked Florida over UConn as the number one. I don't think that should have been the case.
I don't think UConn was deserving. Of
I
the
don't
number
think
one
they're
seed.
deserving of number one. I don't really care that they're not a number one. I
But here's
honestly
the
would
thing:
have
if they
felt more
beat St.
comfortable if
John's,
they
would
were
they have been
3 or 4.
deserving of number one?
Probably.
Maybe.
So I'm
If they
saying if
won
that's
their
the
conference,
case, I don't think it came
Yes.
down to that game, in my opinion.
if
Florida
it,
lost in the semifinals of the SEC tournament. UConn made it to the finals of their tournament,
if UConn won their tournament, they would have been a 1 seed over Florida. I think. I agree.
and like I don't think it really matters that much in terms of like I think it would have helped UConn a lot more in terms of like favorability in their end of the bracket if they would have been in the west, whatever the region
I'm having a
is,
tough
South
time
bracket.
picking this game.
I like Kansas here.
Let's go Kansas. I like Kansas.
How many times has like the number one pick or like one of the number one picks actually like put on a show during March Madness? And
They
I
have
feel
the
like,
hardest strength of
Not
schedule.
usually.
like I'm saying recently at least, like maybe Darren Peterson like knows these games matter and it really will affect his draft stock, and maybe he just comes out and shows why he's the best player in college basketball. I like Kansas here.
Okay. I mean, I said in the beginning, St. John's is an up and down team. And, like, I don't know. I mean, I didn't know Kansas
They
had
lost-
the hardest strength of
Kansas
schedule.
has been too, but
They lost in the round of 32 last year. I'm pretty sure St. John's. They
Yeah,
lost.
and
in the
I had them in the Final Four.
yeah,
They were way better
a
last year
lot
than they
of
were this
people
year.
had them going very far
I think they had a
last
way better
year.
team last year than they do this year.
Me too.
I think people are going to be overhyping St. John's, and I think Kansas is the good contrarian pick, especially as the higher seed. I like Kansas.
I mean,
think
look
I'm
at the
with you.
picks though.
Yeah, it's 50-50. I don't know.
I think a lot of people
That's
are
surprising.
smart though. They know St. John's is not as good as they're making them out to be. That's why they're a 5.
Yeah.
All right, South Florida, Michigan State.
Like that's too much green, so maybe South Florida doesn't win. But anyway,
Yeah, wow. You're kind of right. That's like with the red. I'm like, a lot of teams are red. That is a lot of green.
that's a lot of green. I don't know how we can really sit here with a straight face and take South Florida.
I can.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, but like, go ahead and take Michigan State.
Yeah, I mean Michigan State should win this game. I don't know why I love
fuck
this side
them,
of the
though.
bracket so much. Like I feel very strongly. The rest of the bracket I don't feel that strongly. UCLA is beating UConn.
You love UCLA. I will say I don't think the last time these two teams played in the tournament, UCLA won, but that was a long time ago. I think that was when Boatwright, I think. And what's his face? That was 2021.
Boatwright was not there.
Who was it? It was he ended up getting arrested. He played for Charlotte
Book night.
Book Night.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I'm not taking UCLA here. I
I'm
think
not taking UCLA.
this isn't where the road stops for UConn. I think they definitely might lose to Michigan State.
I definitely will not pick Michigan State.
And I don't like Michigan
Well,
State either.
If UConn goes to if we're saying UConn goes to the next round, I'm definitely taking UConn over Michigan State. I'll say that. But I think UCLA beats UConn.
I think it's a close game.
Fair.
I think you got a little love. You got so much love for UCLA.
I'm a big Donovan Dent guy, and as much as I hate Mick Cronin, I respect him. He runs a tight ship over there. They're a good team. They're a tournament team.
All right, moving on to the South region. Florida, Clemson.
Clemson can beat Florida, but it's Florida.
They could beat Florida. It is Florida.
All right.
And then you
Clemson spread.
and then you get the Vanderbilt Florida rematch of the SEC tournament.
I like that. VCU, Illinois. I think you like VCU.
I feel like we're spitting facts right now. We're spitting Fendi facts.
Fendi facts?
I like this right now.
VCU, Illinois. This is a tough one. I mean,
I don't know. It's tough for me. It's just tough for me to see VCU moving on to the Sweet 16, but I don't really have the
because
highest
if
thoughts on
VCU is going to be good
Illinois.
enough to get to the Sweet 16, they're going to make some sort of Cinderella run that
Yeah.
nobody's prepared for.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Illinois is a tough team. They're a tough defensive team. They're a tough matchup.
They don't really do much else well, though.
Oh my God, VCU! Come on,
Let's go, Sal.
70% to 6%.
Their offense sucks.
VCU.
Illinois. Let's go. I'll go with VCU.
You guys want to go VCU?
I want to go VCU.
All right. I'm outvoted.
This should be Houston, but like I don't know. I could see Texas A&M winning this game.
guys,
Really?
guys. Let's not.
I'm
we're
not
overthinking on this
Listen,
one.
I'm not going.
I know
to
you
I'm
hate.
ta-
I know
I'm
you
ta-
don't
I'm-
like Houston, but
I'm taking.
I'm taking
here.
Houston. I'm just
I'm taking
saying
Houston.
Texas A&M can win this game.
I think Houston makes it at least to the Elite Eight.
I was gonna say I don't.
In my bracket, they're going to be in the Final Four. I'm telling you that right now. They might win the whole thing.
I don't like Texas A&M enough to pick them against Houston with a straight face.
Oh wow!
What?
We'll get to it when we get to it.
You talking about Houston versus Florida?
Yeah,
Rematch?
yeah. You know who I'm picking in that.
Houston.
Sorry. Yeah. Now.
I know Florida's not making it out of this region with you guys. So stupid.
Well, I did not realize
Yeah,
that till
right.
just now. That it's a rematch of the title game last year.
I mean,
Yeah, that's going to be electric.
you guys literally just called the American Conference a garbage conference. So
Get fucked.
Who did? Me?
both of you guys, you said both of you guys called it a bad conference.
No, I didn't say that.
Who do you want us to take? What are you mad
I
about?
just want you to take Florida over Houston when we get there. That's all I want.
We'll see. We'll see. But like you know me.
Yeah, this is really setting up for an argument because I hate Florida. You hate Houston.
I'm gonna be the deciding vote, and I really don't know how I'm gonna break that. But
All right, West. Arizona.
Arizona.
Because I feel the same about Arizona. Like, I think they make it at least to the Elite Eight. It could be Houston, Arizona in the final. That's
Wow.
Just what I think.
All right.
And it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's just how it shakes out most of the time.
I like Wisconsin.
I like
here.
Wisconsin.
I like Arkansas. There's no case for Arkansas here.
No case for Arkansas.
I think Arkansas
I'm with
is
Sal.
geared up for a run.
I do too, but they definitely could go on a run. But I also think Wisconsin's geared up for a run, and I don't like
That's fair.
Sal. I don't like the Wisconsin 7-man row shit. It's just
Give me
I
Wisconsin.
don't trust it.
All right. BYU.
BYU.
Kennesaw.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't think we'd have BYU getting into the Sweet 16 for some reason.
Purdue.
Purdue? No, Miami.
I'm taking Purdue. Miami's not beating Purdue.
Yeah, I think, in terms of like competition, I want to see what their strength of schedule is actually.
This is not a Purdue year.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
usually go out
this
early.
is like
When is it a Purdue year?
if they had
Purdue year?
8th strength of schedule and they're 6-4 versus top
when they
25,
actually
like,
made it to the final.
the Boilermakers
And then lose by 65 to UConn.
Yeah, it's a Purdue year. It's the best year they've ever had.
Michigan, Georgia.
Georgia can beat Michigan, but they're not gonna. Michigan.
No, they're not
So
gonna.
you were all in on Michigan a few weeks ago. What happened?
I don't know.
I still really like Michigan.
I still think they're a great
Adai
team.
Mara is so good.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think they're
It's a tough game though.
I think their ceiling's not as high as I thought it was previously. I guess is
Fair.
I thought they were basically unbeatable, and they seemed a lot more mortal lately.
Akron, Alabama. See, I'm not as high on Alabama this year.
I mean, I'd have Alabama getting ousted in the next round anyway. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I think Michigan's at least.
Usually, I'm
8.
picking Alabama to go pretty deep. This is not. It's
Can you
not the
scroll
case
up?
this
How
year.
many like fun teams do we have? We had Ohio State.
Well,
That's really it, right? In the Sweet 16.
you guys want to pick Akron?
I'm thinking about it. Oh, who do we have in the bottom left? VCU. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's a really fun one.
That's a pretty yeah.
That's like a really fun one. I'm taking Alabama.
Yeah.
I do like Akron. I've said that.
Yeah.
And I'm not as high on Alabama. Like I just think like if it's either Akron or Texas Tech, I feel like Alabama squeaks it out. And then I feel like we could obviously take Michigan over Alabama.
Tennessee over Virginia.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
And I like Kentucky over Iowa State.
See, I like Iowa
Ooh,
State.
I like Iowa State.
Iowa State,
They're small.
they're small, but they're so gritty. Like,
Yes.
they're so like feisty. And Kentucky is just. I feel like Kentucky just hasn't gone away. Like that. Like ever since Calipari left, they had some up and down years, and it's like I feel like they're always in this spot and they just lose. Like they're always just like out early.
Yeah,
in the
they're a little
tournament.
dangerous from there though.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't count them out at all. I think they could win a few games and go farther than this for sure. But I'm on Iowa State this year. I like them a lot.
My pick is Kentucky, but majority rules.
Would you eventually have Kentucky beating Michigan?
No, I would say Tennessee.
yes, that's okay then.
Wow.
Fuck you, Sal.
Aw.
This just got interesting.
All right, we're up to Sal's corner.
This is where Ohio State's run ends, and it's Kansas.
Kansas. Sal's
Yeah.
a big Kansas guy.
I didn't think I would be,
So
to be honest.
if it's UConn versus Kansas, that's a rematch.
Oh, I totally have Kansas.
See, and it would bode well because like everyone was kind of like poo-pooing Dan Hurley before the year, saying like, why would you put these hard teams on your schedule? And he was like, I'm preparing for March.
Yeah.
That would be a huge preparation.
Yeah.
I do think this game is going to be tough for UConn though.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big.
not
I'm
an
not a
easy
big.
game.
I'm not a big Michigan State guy.
I mean, I'm not.
This is such a Salism, but like I think UCLA is a harder matchup for UConn than Michigan State is. I think they kind of just walked Michigan State if they play them. Honestly,
Yeah,
That is
I-
a Sal
that's-
thing.
that's-
'Cause you just love
that's-
UCLA. I don't.
that's the same. They play the same exact.
I
Style.
kinda-
Michigan State and UConn play the same exact style of basketball, and UConn's mastered it, and Michigan State's like a tier below.
I agree,
UConn-
Sal.
UConn kills
I
them.
totally agree with the US.
Kind
UCLA
of curious
thing.
that if this does shake out this way, what that spread would be.
UConn, Michigan State.
UConn minus 4.5.
I ain't no odds maker, but I could be.
We never would know.
UConn minus 3 is what the spread would be.
UConn minus 3.
That would be my guess. They
Yeah,
couldn't.
I said 4.5.
They
but-
couldn't make it much more than that. The money line would be too good for Michigan State, I would think.
Because the other thing too is like I feel like as much as people are gonna kind of like downplay UConn, like especially me, I feel like they are still good enough to at least get to the Elite Eight. Like it's like one of those things where it's like I feel like even if they were to lose in the Elite Eight, I think that would be bad. You know what I mean? Like in terms of like how like the expectation they've built.
I kind of disagree. I think if they get to the Elite Eight, that's like a decent season for them. Like, if you lose the game before the Final Four, that you can't say that's a bad season.
Well, I'm saying in terms of like
I think Dan Hurley
the
would.
way it
Yeah,
kind of
he
shook
would.
out this year,
Yeah.
the way that they've kind of looked at UConn as one of
Yeah.
the top teams, like or Florida Vanderbilt.
Vandy can't beat them again, can they?
I don't think so.
It would be a tough task.
I'm fine with Florida here. That's fine.
And we like the rematch. Well, Antonio hates the rematch, but would you actually pick VCU over Houston?
No, hell no.
So you would pick Illinois over Houston.
No, I don't like Illinois.
So you're picking Houston.
I'm picking Houston.
So you can't poo-poo Houston.
I can't poo-poo Houston. They get
It's the next.
they get the
next trip in Europe.
friendliest bracket every single year.
At
They
least to
are-
start. Yeah.
They're in the easiest. Besides Florida, they're always in the easiest fucking area. When they were the 1 seed the last couple of years, it was a joke.
Yeah.
Their draw. Now, every stat favors Florida here. Top 25 defense, offense.
We're not on this game yet. I have to make the call.
Oh yeah, that's right. See, I'm
Sounds
already.
like
I've been thinking about it the whole time.
I'm
I
already
still don't
getting
know.
fucking fired up here.
I mean,
I
I
know-
know Wisconsin beating Arizona.
I know you love Wisconsin here. You love Wisconsin here. You think they're gonna beat them? Yeah, you do.
This might be up to
We'll
style,
see
though.
how my bracket is. I'm not poo poo Arizona this year.
I think one of if these are the matchups.
This is who goes to the Final Four from this area.
I agree with that. All I'm saying is I think one of these matchups, if these are the matchups, has to so like either BYU is beating Purdue or Wisconsin's beating Arizona. But I think Arizona beats Wisconsin.
I mean, like, and we also got to think here: are we on track to kind of just have it all be 1s and 2 seeds? Is that how?
No, I mean I don't think so. If you would it be?
I got Arizona BYU here.
Because the only other team I would have coming out of this region that's not Arizona is Wisconsin, and
because if
Arkansas-
UConn does get out of that, it's going to be UConn
Listen,
Florida rematch.
if Arkansas
Florida wins.
beats Wisconsin, I could also see Arkansas going to the Final Four. I don't disagree with your Arkansas take it all, Nolan.
See, like I feel like Arkansas would give Arizona better fits than Wisconsin would, a bigger fit, just because of the way that they play. But I will
when
say
you have the best
Arkansas's
player-
one crutch is like they might be tired at that point. Like they played a lot of games.
When you have the best player on the court, that's the great equalizer. But Wisconsin's just a good overall team. I'm taking Arizona.
Yeah.
I don't think Wisconsin's
Move
beating
Arizona on.
All right, I have Purdue beating BYU. But
I have BYU.
I don't see how you could say that though.
The best player on the court is on BYU.
He's not.
There's some teams that
Purdue is a way better team.
The best player on the court plays for BYU.
Okay, it's not the NBA.
Having the best players a very good thing to have.
I
in a
think
basketball
Purdue
game.
got a little bit
Purdue's
overrated.
defense is way
by-
better.
I think Purdue got a little bit overrated by the tournament. I don't know if they deserve to be a 2 seed really.
BYU.
I see. My problem is I want to take BYU, Sal, but I'm having a hard time just situationally with the teams that they're playing, picking against teams.
Just
like-
remember, your Houston, Florida fate lies in my hands. So
Listen, if you,
yeah, dude. And then
if you wanted to take BYU,
we're gonna take BYU, and then we're gonna get there, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck you, I'm taking Houston, absolutely no question."
you
well
won't know.
then what'll happen is Gonzaga will beat BYU, and then we're gonna be like, Sal, what the fuck?
Well, Kennesaw State could be BYU.
Oh
but-
man, let's do it. Let's go BYU.
Good shit. You just earned yourself a Florida.
damn it.
I'll believe it when I see it.
All right, Michigan. Hey, don't do that. Michigan, Alabama.
It's got to be a Michigan.
It's Michigan.
Yeah, I would agree.
I almost said, but now we have all the 1 seeds going far. But I took Duke to lose in the second round, so like now I feel a little bit better at least.
No, and here's the thing though. All the upsets usually come in the beginning. It usually shakes out to be ones and
The
twos.
first weekend. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like
guess.
I'm not.
Yeah, I mean,
gonna,
like
poo-poo
Alabama
taking ones
beating
and
Michigan
twos
isn't a huge
when the ones
upset.
and twos are ones and twos for a reason. Like it's not like they're, you know what I mean? It's like shouldn't be all ones and twos, whether we want it to or not. Ideally, we'd want like a crazy bracket where a 9 or an 8 gets to the final
just
4.
chalk.
But like,
I get it.
but I mean, we could take Tennessee here.
Oh, we're taking Tennessee here, right?
I like Tennessee.
I
man.
really like Iowa State though.
But Iowa State's been up and down.
I don't want to downplay that,
They've been up and down.
but I'm down to take Tennessee.
I don't.
Tennessee probably has a harder schedule.
I don't
Yeah.
mind either one.
They got more size than Iowa State. I don't know.
I mean, I really don't.
Well, they
understand.
average
With-
more. They
with
average
the record
more
that
points per
Tennessee
game.
has. I don't understand how their net rank is only 20.
Dude, it was all 1 seeds last year in the Final Four.
Yeah, it usually happens, man.
I mean, it's
Nah,
not.
that hadn't happened in a while. I
no,
thought.
it's never.
Maybe all ones, but ones and how often is it ones and twos?
Well, the year before there was an 11 seed.
The first year UConn went back to back, it was a mess. What was it? FAU and St. Mary's,
Yeah.
and then
FAU and SDSU 9 and 5 versus
Yeah, SDSU was a 5. right?
Miami, which was a 5, and UConn was a 4.
And I mean, even when UConn won in like 2013, weren't they a 9 seed or an 8 seed?
with Shabazz, they were a 7 seed, lowest seed to ever win the tournament, and they played the 8 seed Kentucky.
Fairleigh Dickinson beating Purdue is just unbelievable.
That was the biggest choke I've ever seen.
That was the best thing ever.
We're taking Tennessee here. I like Tennessee. All right, well, here we go. Kansas or UConn? It's hard to beat a team twice, but that game was a long time ago.
I've said for like 2 rounds, UConn's not going far. I'm taking Kansas in this jam.
It's really hard. I might be agreeing.
It's really hard because I feel like when UConn beat Kansas, it was a good game and they beat them. Was that on the road? Were they at Kansas?
Might have been neutral site. I feel like
Was that one of the games at MSG?
I can look at it.
I think so, but I don't know for sure.
And here's the thing: I think in that early year where they played that stretch where it was like Kansas, BYU, Arizona, like when they played those, that was I feel like the best UConn was.
It was.
And they only lost to Arizona because they didn't have Terrace Reed and they lost by 4.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I feel like as the years gone on, UConn's got weaker and weaker.
Allen Fieldhouse, UConn won.
So that's Kansas.
That's in Kansas.
So that was a tough win, but
mm.
I think it's up to you. I can't pick Kansas in this spot just out of heart, but if you want
I can pick either
Kansas,
team in this spot, and I'm usually a pretty big Kansas guy.
so it's up to you. But I will say the UConn Florida rematch is
Looming.
swaying me from Houston a little bit. I will say that. But
Oh my god, I love that.
but then here's the thing: if it's UConn versus Florida, I have to pick UConn, and I don't think UConn's a Final Four team. So I'd be okay with just chopping that off right now. But just know if it's Kansas,
I would pick
like
Florida against UConn in the Final Four.
I don't know if I would. I feel like, I mean, UConn beat them.
If I'm having
already.
if I'm having this hard of a time, it means I want to pick Kansas, right? And I think I want to pick Kansas
It seems
because
like
it's
it.
obviously I'm like Nolan, like my
heart wants to
the
take
heart's the
UConn.
one thing that's
Yeah.
keep me from doing it. Let's go. Let's take Kansas, man.
Wow.
All right, well, that was your only hope of me picking Florida. Because I'm picking
I mean,
Houston,
I don't trust either of you.
and it's up to Sal. It's up to Sal. I think Houston here all the way.
That's saying all the way is crazy.
All the way. I don't think
Antonio,
there's a
I
scenario
think
where
all
Houston
roads
loses
point
this.
to if this game happens, you guys are gonna look really dumb.
Antonio,
'Cause you're going to
I
look
w-
really dumb.
All of the stats.
I want
All of the
to
stats
take
here
the
for
revenge narrative, but you gave me BYU, so as a friend, I'm going to give you Florida here.
Oh, thank you so much.
All
I
right.
thought you were like,
That's okay. That's
you'd
okay.
be
with
like
me.
Antonio.
No.
I'm so sorry.
I owed you one, and that's your one.
That would have
See,
been funny if you pulled
Here's
the rug out.
here's the other thing, and this is probably how it's gonna happen in my bracket. Is here you have this storyline if UConn and Florida end up playing each other. You hit the last team to go back to back, and the only team, or actually, the only 2 colleges to go back to back
Florida and
since
UConn.
2000 are Florida and UConn. You'd have those teams playing each other.
That would be a
Florida
huge
going
story.
for their back to back. UConn just had a back to back. I mean, That's a pretty
Yeah, I mean, I
gnarly
I can't see
storyline.
any scenario where UConn wins it this year. It's just not.
No, I would pick
There's just too many
Florida.
good
I'd have
teams.
Florida in that game.
The
But
only way UConn could win is if some crazy shit happens in the other regions.
Yeah.
Or like if like they got to the Final Four, got
Played
to the
VCU.
played VCU or some weird shit, or they played a bunch of tough games, get to the championship, and then like Tennessee gets there or something.
Yeah.
Like it's like one of those deals, and like Arizona's not there. All right, well,
we move on.
Arizona BYU.
It's Arizona. BYU's
It's Arizona.
train ends here, but
Yeah, I mean,
Hard stop
I don't even
on the
think
train.
BYU gets there, but all right, last one, Michigan Tennessee.
I can see Tennessee winning, but I'm not taking Tennessee.
No, I mean the only thing Tennessee probably has is strength of schedule, maybe.
I was
Yeah.
only taking Tennessee.
Or no,
if
Michigan.
Sal was,
Michigan has the
but
second hardest schedule, and
Yeah,
they lost
Michigan-
3 games.
Yeah,
they might be the best team in the league.
I've been on the
Or-
Michigan.
I think they
in the
are.
country.
I think they.
I've
are.
been on the Michigan wave for too long to take Tennessee here. I have to take
I love
Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem.
I mean, honestly, look at Michigan's path, bro. Like they really don't have that hard of a path. Like
No, they should get to the Final Four.
like
pretty-
Georgia's a hard game, but like not really. And Alabama's a hard game, but not really. So like I don't know.
So we have a 4 in there.
Yeah,
So I mean,
1-1-1-4. That
That-
kind of sucks.
that kind of does, but it kind of looks
I don't
like how
hate it.
March Madness usually ends up looking. Usually, there's a 2 seed somewhere in there or something like
and
that.
these are,
but-
you know what it also is? It's like usually teams with like history. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
big tournament history.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, Arizona has a lot of history. Michigan has a
Yeah,
lot of
there's some
history.
heavy
Kansas
hitting
and Florida,
schools.
obviously. Florida with the whole back-to-back thing.
Well, we're obviously taking Florida. So is it Florida, Michigan, or Florida, Arizona?
I'm surprised you said we're obviously taking Florida. I mean,
Do you like?
I think that'd be a really close game. I pick Florida, obviously. but
you're taking Florida.
I also,
in that
I
game.
really,
I
I
wonder
really
what,
like
is
Kansas.
there any? Yeah,
Very
only
much
2%
like Kansas.
have Kansas even getting there.
Yeah.
Let alone picking them. See, look at that.
Kansas
Look
had the
at this
hardest
right
schedule,
here.
apparently.
Look at this right here. What do you think it would be if Houston was in that?
Less.
More.
Probably more.
See, if it does shake out this way, I cannot wait for this game. Holy shit!
Arizona, Michigan
Oh,
would be
me
a
too,
hell of a
man.
game.
This is
Because you want to know what the other
these are
thing
the two
too
best teams in the
is?
country.
Where is the Final Four this year?
Is it Arizona?
No,
Michigan?
Houston.
Mm.
The championship game's in Indianapolis.
Wait, the Final Four's in Houston, but the championship's in
think
Indianapolis.
so.
Is that a new thing? I've never seen that before.
Am I faded, or is it like the Elite Eight in Houston or something? One of the regions is in Houston.
Usually, the Final Four also hosts a championship, unless they changed it for this year.
I don't.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that's what it was, but I don't know. Just look up where the Final Four is, and it'll tell you.
Indianapolis Final Four.
Okay, so where's the Elite Eight then? I know one of them's Houston. Because
Not all the Elite Eight play in the same place.
think
It's
I heard-
not. It's not played at one single site. East Regional, Washington.
so where's
DC.
is it the South?
We got Washington D.C., Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, and Las Vegas. None of it's Houston.
Oh, so who said that? I heard someone say that on one of the panels. Like they were like, if Houston does get that far, they'll essentially have a home game into the Final Four. And I was like, oh,
Unless
but-
Chat GPT is faded, but I don't think
I
they
don't
are.
know. It is what it is.
Bless you.
Thank you.
God, this is a tough one.
I'm gonna let you two pick, and then I'll pick.
Like, what would the spread of this game be?
2, 1.5. Either
I-
way.
I go Michigan here. Definitely. I've liked.
I
I've
think
liked Michigan
Michigan's
all year.
definitely a better team, but like the better team doesn't always win.
It's true. Well, I mean, these teams are both very good.
Yeah.
I'm not picking Michigan because I'm saying, oh, they're the better team. Both of these teams could rightfully be the top seed in the country. I don't know which one technically is actually. Might be
Duke
Arizona.
is.
I think Duke is.
Oh, Duke.
Yeah.
That's crap.
So
one
they're
of these
probably
teams should
Michigan's
be.
probably second.
I think. Yeah, I don't know. Arizona might be second. Oh,
Third.
okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
third. Yeah. I mean, like, this is just like ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I hope this game ends up happening. I said my pick. You
I would.
The floor's yours.
God damn it, because I really like Arizona, but I feel like Michigan would win. I'll take Michigan.
Major clean sweep.
All right. Now, does Florida go back to back?
I'm not taking Florida. I'm taking Michigan. This I feel strong. Arizona, Michigan, I don't feel that strongly about.
I don't think they go back to back.
Yeah.
In this scenario, I like Michigan. And Michigan's kind of seemed like the team of destiny all year.
Yeah. I mean, that game against Wisconsin was so good. All right.
Michigan.
I like that. What's the combined score?
158.
You like that? 158.
Yeah, put it in there.
Not like it ever matters. Could you imagine though? If we had a perfect bracket and it came down to that and we were just completely faded.
And then somebody who has another podcast has another perfect bracket. And
what would that be? 72 to 75, I guess, maybe? Or
75 apiece. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty. I feel like that's pretty good.
No, 78 apiece. 79
All
apiece.
right, gentlemen. I think we picked a really good bracket. I really wanted to zone in.
We always say this.
Okay,
but I don't know. It wasn't.
What am I gonna say? This is a shit bracket.
No, it wasn't super chalk, but it wasn't ridiculously upset.
I feel like the
happy
first
either.
time we did this, when we picked Arizona to win, they lost in the first round. We had some faded picks.
Wow,
in that bracket.
I didn't. So I've picked Arizona to win the championship 2 times and them losing the first round. That's crazy.
You hate them.
That's why.
Yeah.
It's because I picked them the year on DeAndre Ayton when they were a 4 seed.
When they lost to Buffalo.
They lost to Buffalo.
Yeah.
And then I loved them that year. That we picked a bracket when I think they were a 2 seed or something, and they lost in the first round.
I don't think we had that bad of a bracket last year.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember it.
I'd have to go back and look. I don't think I have it anywhere.
I don't know if we picked one. Did we? Do you think we ended
There's
up
no way
picking
we didn't
Florida?
pick
Because I loved Florida all the way last year.
I don't think we picked Florida, but
We probably picked.
we probably had Florida going
I
far.
was going to say we probably picked Utah. They were an 8. We definitely didn't pick Utah.
All right. I think we're good, gentlemen.
Great work. I'll join your pool too. I'll join your pool.
Oh, I thought you did.
I haven't yet.
Michigan
I gotta
Wolverines.
Yeah, got till noon on
No,
Thursday.
I have to have a bubble bath and sit there and really stare. I might do that later tonight, at 10 p.m.
Have you ever seen The Big Short?
That's a great movie.
When Margot Robbie's explaining what the mortgage thing is, where she's in the bubble bath with the champagne. That's how I picture
She's like,
Sal
yes,
picking
I'm
this
Margot
bracket.
Robbie in a bubble bath.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
My mom loves the printed bracket. She refuses to fill out a virtual one. So
I like that.
I have
like
to
that.
print out some brackets at some point this week.
It's a lost art. You know what I mean?
Huh?
It's a lost art.
Yeah, no.
I want to
it
get
actually is.
I want to get a fucking whiteboard.
That'd be cool.
Put it
I
on
mean,
a
we're going to
fucking-
do this again for the World Cup.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
yeah we are. I'll get a whiteboard for that.
I love that.
I like that on a board.
My mom only takes Big East teams too, usually, or Saint teams,
So it'll
Saint
be
Mary's.
so she loves St. John's then.
Yeah, St. John.
Oh, my
she'll-
grandparents loved St. John's last year.
She'll have St. John's, UConn in that side of the bracket. That's
And then she'll have Villanova.
she'll have Villanova going kind of far. She'll have St. Mary's winning a couple games.
Yeah. All right. I like it. Are there any Saints in the
St.
is it
Louis.
the- St. Louis. Yeah.
St. Louis.
She'll have that one for sure.
Is it St. Louis or St. Louis?
St. Louis. I mean, what, the city? No one
Well,
calls it St.
I don't
Louis.
know. It's one of those weird things where those smaller schools are dumb.
Yeah. No, it's
definitely St. Louis.
definitely St. Louis though.
Well, because you know how whenever you see St. Louis written out, it's St. Louis.
Yeah.
You never see Saint written out, so that's what makes me think it's different. But I'm
True.
Oh, on my on
I
my
just have an
bracket,
extra
it said
chromosome.
ST. It said Saint on there. I had it spelled out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was ST on here.
Okay.
Fucking STD, dude.
I just have an extra chromosome. It's fine. All right, gentlemen.
Good work.
We'll be back next week to check on our progress.
See how bad it is.
Yeah.
See how bad it is. We could do a second chance bracket if it's really bad.
We should try and do it Monday or Tuesday next week. Just
Monday, I'm going
right after the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Monday, I'm going to the UConn game.
Tuesday's gonna suck for me because I have both my classes. It's gonna have to be Wednesday.
Wednesday.
night. I'll just have to leave baseball early.
We all have shit. That's crazy.
I don't. But I usually, when I do have shit,
I
it's
can
usually
leave.
inconvenient
Starts
for
at
the group.
6. I should be there for at least an hour, and then I'll
It's like the
leave.
I
one
mean,
time, the one day I can't.
Tuesday night I could, but we wouldn't be doing it until like 9 o'clock, and you'd be falling asleep.
We'd be doing it way earlier.
Yeah.
On Wednesday we could do it at like
We'll
7:30.
figure it out.
Yeah,
All right.
What do you guys think?
Well, that's it.
that's it. That's all she wrote.
Michigan Wolverines.
Let's go Gators.
Over and out.
See ya.